No! Everything I said was muted for the worst time. That's fine. It always happens, but okay. I hear myself on my phone. I was talking for a hot second there, but it's okay. Nothing too crazy happened. I hope you guys are doing well. Good morning. Thank you for letting me know I was muted. Sometimes I forget to unmute desktop audio, then that just messes with my microphone too. But yes, I hope you guys are doing well. Give me 1 second to see if I'm sounding good from my end. So, yes. Okay, we are okay. But yeah, I do see Dokes, I see Theo, Lotus, Benchica, Fluffy, Mike, Fury over there too. Hopefully you guys are all doing very well. We got so much stuff done yesterday. It was unreal. It was absolutely unreal. I really didn't think we were gonna have too much to really share in terms of progress. But fortunately, we were able to finish just this scene. Not just this scene, not just that scene, not this one, not that one, not this one, all the scenes, every single scene has been finished yesterday. So remember what I said I was gonna do, basically just wrapping things up for today. We finished. We pretty much finished. So I don't really know exactly what today's plan is. I was kind of contemplating whether or not I was going to like draw some other scenes as well. Well, obviously we're gonna draw more scenes, but I didn't have too much planned. But fortunately, we were able to finish everything right there. Going to play D&D in 3 to 4 hours. Let's go, Fluffy. Is this the campaign with your rogue in particular? Because if so, I hope that goes a lot of fun. And also, yeah, I'm just a little happy that I'm actually not behind on schedule for once, because holy shit, it's been really tough the last few days trying to catch up with what we were doing. That being said, we probably still won't be done with the whole video by the end of this month, because I still need to work on some other, I guess, pseudo animatic stuff for the near future, but at least we got everything done here, and I just wanted to kind of share a little bit about that too. Hello, Myth! And it is your rogue campaign. Okay, I would love to know how that progresses in the near future after you finish the campaign, though, Fluffy. Or not the campaign, but the session. So I'm excited. I'm very, very excited to learn a bit more about that as well. Same with everybody else's campaigns, too, because I know Mike is a part of a lot of different, well, not different, but a part of a Pathfinder session, and that's always really interesting to learn more about. Also Hollow as well. A lot of people here are actually a part of different sessions. Gonna do out on a dime here and say it's the slime friend at large. Hello, Pancrypt. Hello. I am in a pretty good mood today, considering I finished basically this entire skit yesterday, and I guess these last three were the poor slimes getting smited. We finished like these last three not on stream, but before we open stream up. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy we're ahead of things. I have one goal remaining for the year. Oh, what's the goal, Theo? Also, I did see the video that you posted where you reached 800k, I believe, in Tetris, with a month to spare. What's the goal? Don't smite the slime. Listen, the slime right here in particular just wanted what was it? A boon? He's right there. He's like, can I please get a boot? Boom. That's just what we intended for this little moment here, because you should not interrupt Cleo and Miri's arguments. It will not end out well for anybody, really. For anyone at all. Why are we SANI dancing? Why the hell are we SANI dancing? Crep, you ruined the flow. No, Crep did not ruin the flow at all. Boon? I thought you said boom. Oh yeah, you want a boom? Yes, we'll hit you with a boon too. I'm doing 230 lines from a level 19 starts. Ooh, hopefully that's going well. Unfortunately, he asked at the wrong time. He asked at the worst possible moment, Mike. So I just wanted to have that as a little announcement, because honestly, most of today's stream was just going to be us working on this. But fortunately, our plans going into the future are going to change a bit else. Fluffy says, I'm going to play my druid next week. Can't wait. I'm excited to learn more about that too, Fluffy. Did you guys manage to find a new DM for that other session? Or is this still going to be the same group that you guys are going to play with? Because I believe you guys were looking for a new dungeon master. Poor slime hands. The slime hands are evaporated from that. Myth dancing. I'd say before the end of the year, I want to start writing my book. Ooh. Have you told us about the book before in the past, Myth? Not yet? Okay. So then for that group, for the D&D group with the druid, do you have a whole DM or everything for that then? Because you say you're potentially starting it next week, right? So I would like to see how that goes. You should have Peter Griffin the slime, that one meme. You should have Peter Griffin the slime. Oh, they're like lying on the ground in the Peter Griffin pose. I could have done that. That would have been a good idea too. Maybe in the future we'll do like a meme like that as well. As a tapper, this shouldn't be too difficult if I play very safely. Okay. I hope that goes very, very well too, Theo. I am hoping that the Tetris endeavors aren't too taxing, because I remember yesterday you were talking about how you had like a bit of a strain, but I guess that's a common thing? Or a Yamcha pose? Oh, the Yamcha pose would have made a lot of sense too. Either one would have been actually pretty good. I was intending it on this to be like cut out very, very short. Like this scene right here is more than just like probably like a second or so when they get smited down. It's gonna like immediately cut to just us yapping about other stuff that's going on. But okay. I haven't been able to do my D&D campaigns. Worked in the holidays is a bitch. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that too, Fury. I would say like even without holidays, it's always a bit tricky to get a session going just because of scheduling. Also, thank you for the hydrated posture check, Pancrypt. Let me do that right now. Oh man, I really don't know what the hell I'm gonna be doing today. I really don't. I just hit the live button. Let me stand up really quickly. Oh, and stretch. Hello, Zen. Hello, Zen with the coffee. Just waking up. Fortunately enough, this isn't your father, your slime father. This is just another poor individual getting smited from the two very beautiful goddesses. Let me drink some water really quickly. Okay, back down we go. We normally get to do the days we plan out unless an emergency happens. That's good at least too, Fury, because Over here, we generally have at least like 2, maybe 3 sessions in the month, but sometimes somebody can't make it, so then we'll like skip that specific campaign. And like if we miss like one of Eternities, we miss one of Crochets, we're kind of like screwed for the rest of the month, because only Hades campaign can be done twice in the month, just because different players are in that campaign. And for Crochet and Eternities, we have like the same groups there, so if one person's missing and you kind of like miss that, you're basically out of luck for the rest of the month. So scheduling is always really, really tricky. I guess like all of us can kind of relate to that, or most of you guys that do any TTRPG setting can kind of relate to that as well. Exciting news, I might be able to get my hands on a button machine. Ooh, I remember you were talking about that specifically in the past, because I think Vactor was mentioning stuff about the pins, and I was also talking about like some merchandise designs as well. Something that I did want to work on next year. Next year is something that I'm gonna try my best to focus a little bit more on, just having like some small little incentives or small things that people may be interested in getting, such as the horrific SANI keychain. This was still something that obviously we made this a while ago, and I have the design made. I'm trying to make this like a dual-sided keychain thing where you have like SANI's face, SANI's horrific face right there, and then the other side it's them more so brooding. You've seen both of them as an emotes, so we will probably have that as a keychain later on too. But yeah, just a small little idea. But I'm excited to hear that you have the button machine, or that you're gonna be able to get your hands on that. I do have a 548k from a level 19 start with a bit of aggression, but I'm not going for score. Okay. A bit of interesting. Oh yeah, see, those are the emotes, right? Well, I mean, half of them are the emotes for SANI, but for the most part, that's basically what it's going to be. It's just going to be a dual-sided keychain. Nothing too crazy, but we're going to try to make like some other different designs and merch stuff before I get all that ready. But that's just something later down the line too. We're thinking about the process as we speak. Even held at work won't stop us, so we just start later or start without them and inform them what's going on when they get there. That's understandable, Fury. I know with some campaigns, some DMs are just like, oh, if you can't make it, we're still gonna do it without you, and we'll just like do like some excuse, or we'll do some reasoning why your character's not there. And honestly, I think that's okay, depending on like the group of players and depending on what player can't make it, because you know it's always a weird session when like, I mean, maybe you guys are like more of like the social individuals within your party, but like if you lose like that face, or you lose somebody that's like super like into all the RP moments, it kind of feels it's a very different vibe. And that happens like sometimes with us, like if we were like missing like a very vocal player, we won't the sessions won't really be the same, so we end up like kind of cutting them. Either we like do like a one shot, or we do something else, or we just don't have any session in general. So it very much varies, at least for my group's dynamic from the experience that I've had. Myth is, to be honest, when I'm finished with the mind map for my story, I can post it on Tumblr. Hey, I'm gonna be excited to see more of that stuff on Tumblr too. I mentioned it in my earlier comments. Oh, did I miss that, Myth? I'm sorry if I did. Did I miss that comment too? Oh, right here. Okay. I haven't told people about it yet. No, I have a mind map and stuff, just working on the name at the moment. I've told you about my trash stories. I do remember. I forgot to write it down. I'm thinking of my actual book to be called Androfea. Still in the works. Okay. Well, if you do get more details for that story and you do want to share that whenever more of it's able to be announced, I would be all ears for it. I'm going to be very excited because I know a lot of you guys have been working on your own OCs, and I myself have been trying to get this Slimeverse stuff finished, and I'm just excited that we are pseudo ahead of schedule. Pseudo ahead. But yeah, what else do we have? And then if I'm able to get my hands on one, then I can able to get my hands on the heart-shaped buttons. And then the next thing is to get a sticker machine. Yes! For me too, Mike, I want to get like a specific printing, not a printing press, I forgot what it was called, but it's like some sort of like omniversal press machine where you can like have like keychains, shirts, stickers, like it prints like so much at a very high quality, and hopefully down the line we are able to get that as well too, because you know, going to manufacturers and getting like keychains done is like fine, there's nothing wrong with that, but you definitely do also save way more money if you can make everything yourself or locally. Obviously storage starts becoming an issue, but I mean that's just something that once you get like upscaled enough, you'll worry about, because I'm nowhere close to that. I've shipped some keychains, I've shipped some posters, but I haven't ever really gotten to that scale at all. So I don't know too much. Why am I getting an ad if I'm a sub? Are you getting an ad if you're a sub, Crochet? Are you getting do anybody else with subs getting ads? Also I did revert the ads back to how they were before, so I did want that to be known. So that's really strange if you're getting an ad right now, Crochet. You shouldn't be if you're subbed at all. TBH, when I'm finished with the mind map for my story, I can post it on Tumblr. Oh wait, I have to read that as well too. Do every tribe have queens, or they have king too? Tribes have different rulers. They have chieftains. Venchika, they mostly have like they're pretty much just dominated by like one individual. There are some tribes that may have like multiple leaders as well, so that's something interesting too. But for the most part, most tribes have like one individual. I just going, maybe it's because I just renewed. Oh, that's super odd that you got an ad. For anybody else that is subbed, have you guys been getting ads today? I hope not. I could have sworn I set everything back to how it was before. Oh, what sticker machine are you looking at? Mind sharing? Yes, it was one on Amazon, specifically, Mike. I don't know the specifics for it because obviously it was a lot of money, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna get it anytime soon. So I didn't think about it too much, but I can send you the link to that later on as well. And I found some places where you can get pretty nice holographic sticker paper. Ooh, okay, that's really good too. I need to like know, or at least I need to learn a little bit more of where you can get like certain materials for stuff like that as well. Did you find any Cyber Monday sales for a machine? I have not yet, actually, because I haven't been actively like shopping for anything in particular, Crochet. But I think since we are around that corner, right? When's Black Friday? Isn't Black Friday the Friday of Thanksgiving? So isn't it not the 28th? Actually, I have no idea, but I'll focus on that after stream. I'm so sorry if I'm going on a bit of a derailment for like merchandising and stuff like that, guys. It is just some future things that I am trying to think about as well for a little Slimeverse endeavors. But okay, Skit 2 is done. Skit 1 is done. And now we're basically just trying to sketch out some general scenes that I'm going to be lining up today as well. Valis, watch out. There's a soda can at Valis. My reflexes aren't that good. It's going to hit me. Ow! What the fuck? No! Now there's a soda can in my head. I gotta get that out now. Oh no. Do you please share when you can? I will. If I do remember them, Mika, I will send that your way. Because, I mean, sometimes there are, like, a lot of things that I am trying to focus on, and then I do forget. But if I do remember, I will send that to you, too. Hey, Strider! What's under there? Under blank, Captain? I don't see it, Strider. Where are you talking about, Captain? Day of Greed after Day of Thanks. Day of Greed after Day of Thanks? What's Day of Greed? Currently there's a sale going on. Okay, I may need to look a bit more of that after stream too, guys. I don't want to talk too much right now about the really expensive printing machine that maybe I'll be able to get at some point, but we'll see. No, Zen fell for it! No, Zen, why would you fall for it? How could you? But, yeah, I guess I could also explain this too. You've seen this, if you guys have been watching us, like, just, sketch this stuff before, or, like, show our storyboard, you've kind of seen these top scenes right here, where it's just, some moments within the Uzaic War, where we have, people just flying in the slimes, being very, very hateful towards the oozes, because they think that their whole society is being destroyed, or is going to be destroyed by the ooze propaganda that's going on. Black Friday? Day of Greed after Day of... Oh, I see. So it's after Thanksgiving? It's not the... I thought it was always like the Friday of the Thanksgiving week. Actually, when is Thanksgiving? The 25th? Is Thanksgiving the 25th? When is... I don't even know what day we're living in anymore. Takes part of Valis' hair and runs away. I need that. Why are you taking my hair? I mean, I guess I could just grow it back, but that's so unfortunate. Why would you just say that? No, you said under blank. How could you? And now Fury's not trying to laugh. Alrighty. Okay. But yeah, we have these scenes that we're just gonna try to sketch out for now, or try to draw a little bit more. We also have like very, very loose thumbnailing or storyboarding for the first part of the script, because I'm going to be talking about how like the origin of the whole Slimeverse starts with Uzaius. So then you get this little tiny bean. I mean, it's not the best composition or nothing like that. It's just a tiny little bead that appears. It's like, in the beginning, there was nothing. And then, boom, a little core appeared. And then that core gave life to the slimes and the oozes. Yes, they look like Digimon. They are very much supposed to look like the baby evolution Digimon, if anybody's there, if anybody gets it. But yeah, I'm just trying to draw some general, like, just loose storyboarding stuff. And then, boom, we have, like, a close-up of the actual environment of Uzeus very early on. This is super, super abstract, and I am just trying to think in, like, shapes here and trying to, like, view different parts of the planets as hostile as possible before the actual slime gods and the ooze, the WoW gods, kind of shape it to be a little bit more hospitable for a bunch of the different races or species that will appear on Uzeus. And by different species, I mean just the different subsects of slimes, oozes, and then the jellies. So that's what we're having right there. And also I did like a little thumbnail exploration. This isn't anything too crazy. It's just the main little poster that we did for the wallpaper. I don't mind using that as a thumbnail at all, but I am trying to experiment on whether or not we're gonna have like I guess a thumbnail or like a different idea that could be a bit more like appealing, or not appealing, but just something that people will like see and like be able to like click more, because I feel like the contrast for the first little title card that we use isn't bad, but it definitely was a little too saturated. So that's what we're going with. Black Friday is always Friday. Yeah, it is! But when is Thanksgiving? It's the day after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is always on Thursday. Oh, it doesn't matter what day it is? It's always Thursday? Really? I didn't even know that. I thought it was always the 25th. Or is that Christmas? Is Christmas always the 25th? Actually, now you got me thinking about everything. But to be fair, I don't pay attention to the days too much. And it's a bad thing. It's a very, very bad thing, because you probably should know a lot about the different days too. I need money. Money is... I mean, Strider, that's fair. Don't we all? His fake hair! It's not fake! It's not fake hair! No, it isn't. We'll be going farewell. Take it easy, Fury. Take it easy, take it easy. Before I go throw some salts. That is... Okay, that is just absolutely malicious. Jeez. Where's all the hate happening from right now? Let me move this around right here. But yeah, that's our general goal for now. That's what we're going to be trying to do, is just getting some of these scenes developed for you guys. Because we're not going to have like any crazy skits going on for the time being. It's just going to be some little moments that we're going to sketch. So, let me copy this and just get some sketching going. It's always like the third Thursday. I did not know that at all. I did not know that it was the third Thursday in any way. I thought it was always like I thought it was always the 25th, but maybe that's just when's Christmas? Okay, now you got me questioning everything. I always thought it was the 25th for some reason. When is Christmas? The 20. Okay, so maybe I confused it with Christmas, because Christmas is the 25th. When's Thanksgiving? November 27th. So it's always that. Thanksgiving is not on the 24th this year. It falls on Thursday, November 27th. Thanksgiving is celebrated on the 4th Thursday of November, and in 2022, it was on the 24th. Okay. So I guess I never fully paid attention to that, because generally whenever Thanksgiving would happen, it would just be, we would celebrate it like on that week, since most of us had like, we would have like school up and stuff like that, so we would just celebrate around that time. But I never knew it was actually just the always Thursday. Learned something new. After being a 300-year-old slime, and we're still learning holidays. This is not good. This is not good at all. Oh no. But it's fine. You know, we have more knowledge about other things that are totally important, like Romana's favorite show that she started in the last couple seasons for the Slimeverse, you know, such as Escapades, Trouble in the Absolute Ooze Alleyway. So, you know, there's some shows there that are a little important to know outside of holiday endeavors. Oh god, no. Let's see if we can get this coastline also worked on, because this is going to be a very interesting little landscape. I'm going to try to flesh it out a little bit more. It is barely broad, but hopefully I can add some little details with our references too. Okay. But I hope you guys are doing well. That's our general, I guess, plan for today. We're just going to try to get all this stuff kind of sketched in, and then loosely also work on different ideations After stream, I'm going to be trying to do a lot more script writing, so I'm probably gonna hit some of you guys with like some scripts, primarily Vector. I'm gonna try to revise the actual video since I need to see fully what needs to be like drawn for filler scenes afterwards. Right there, there's a lot of planets you can't remember all their holidays. Yeah, there's quite a few planets. I mean, there are at least some holidays that are widely considered or like widely recognized in the Slimeverse 2. I always remember Burger Day. Oh yeah, especially since it was written in the specific channel too. We had Burger Day written. What day was it? What day was Burger Day again? Who wrote that down? I think it was you, Crochet. We have to have a huge moment for next year when Burger Day appears. Where is that? Slimeverse official November 17th official Slimeverse Burger Day, guys. If you guys are here for the next Burger Day, we'll draw something burger related. Don't worry. I know some of you have been anticipating Burger Day for a while now. Next Burger Day, we will have some special occasion going on for that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that too. Here we go. Same with the burgers. Also, what kind of slime are you? Like a solid slime or a gooey slime? I am both. I am both solid and gooey. I have some more gooey tendencies and I have some more solid tendencies. And I have a lot of stretchy tendencies as well. So, yeah, I have a varying in both. We should do Burger-thon next year. What games will we even play for the Burger-thon? Actually, yeah, like, what games are there? Like, I know there's, like, a horror game. What was it, like, Happy Bungle Burger Farm or something like that? I know there's that. I don't know about any other game. I know there's, like, one that used to be, like, on Facebook a long time ago where you would, like, make your own burgers and you would, like, add, like, a bunch of mayo on it. Actually, maybe that wasn't on Facebook. I know one streamer I used to watch would play that game quite a bit, too. But I don't remember the name. It was disgusting. Like, they would make, like, the most horrific monstrosities. I'm not against it though. If you guys want us to like play like a burger related game on Burger Day for Burger Day, I mean, I'm more than happy to. Happy's Humble Burger Farm. My bad. I did not know the name. I didn't know the name. Also, welcome Lux. Welcome Lux. Hope you're doing well too. I don't know if, I mean, you may have been here, but if you weren't here the entire time, we did finish the skits, and we have Cleo fully drawn out. I love that game. Wait, did you play it as well too? Papa's Burgeria. Is it Papa's Burgeria? Let me see, because both of those sound familiar. And I know Burger Farm is like the horror game. I think so. What's Papa's Burgeria? This is it! Yes! Wait, you actually okay, so this is, have you played this, Sen? Was this a game you played before? Yeah, I know this. This was so, like, somebody made, like, the nastiest sandwich in this game, and I was like, what am I looking at? Okay, so we may need to play this. Oh, I really want to share that. That's looking nasty. Yeah, I'm not. We could play both of those games, maybe. Tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Whenever Burger Day arrives for next year. I need to remember. Surely somebody in our wonderful, wonderful crew will remember me that November 17th is Burger Day. I played that in my childhood. Did you, Mike? But I like that game. Oh, heavens no, I don't do horror. Wait, you don't do horror at all, Lex? That's interesting. I mean, is there a specific reason why? A bit more screamish, or are you not too big a fan of horror in general? I didn't really like horror too much, but for the Spookathon, a lot of the games that we got were kind of like not real horror. They're more like just horror, like moody type of games. Like Mouthwashing, yes, it is very much psychological horror, but it's not like the cheap jump scares or stuff like that a lot of like really tacky games or horror movies have like widespread in media. So I was a fan of those games more, but yeah, I'm not usually a fan of like playing a bunch of different horror games. You still deserve burgers. I'm not American. It doesn't matter what ethnicity, what nationality, where you come from, you deserve burger. Everyone deserves burger. There should be a slime illness that one symptom is you become super sticky. Oh, that's a good idea, Crochet. I mean, I'm sure that is a thing. Like, a lot of the health issues for slimes within the Slimeverse crochet do revolve around core, taking care of your core. So if your core isn't doing well, your tendencies or bodily capabilities as a slime will alter, right? Like if your core is damaged, let's say, you may not be able to do the same things that your color of a slime may do. Like if your core is damaged a bit, you may not be able to harden as well as a red slime. Like you may see more cracks around the parts of your like shoulders or other really armored areas. Same for like a green slime. If their core is damaged, they may not be able to stretch as well, and a lot of more goopy, sticky tendency could also occur there too. So cores, taking care of your core is extremely important. We need a Slimeverse pizza day, and you can play pineapple. What's pineapple pizza? What is that? We can play Overcooked. Oh, that's another good suggestion. We can play Overcooked as a wonderful community too. Been listening while driving. We're stopped to get gas right now. Got you. Okay. I just I didn't know too much, Lux, but I appreciate you for tooting on in on your drives. I always do. It's very appreciated. Gonna be lurking. Got you, Vector. Extremely busy. Wish I wasn't super busy. My damn day off. I'm so sorry to hear that too, Vector. But I thank you for stopping by as well. I hope you are. Hopefully you're able to get some relaxation sooner than later. I'm sorry that you're very busy, but it's always nice to see you too. We're just not doing anything too crazy. I know you are looking, so I'm not gonna like say too much, but we finished. We're ahead of schedule on what we wanted to do for today, so we are kind of just doing some filler scenes, but I hope you're able to find some relaxation sooner than later though, Vector. I am sorry that it's a bit busy over there. I've arrived, but I will have to go soon. That's all good, Radio. I appreciate you for stopping by as well. I appreciate everybody that can just stop by and say hello, because you know, today it's been going pretty good. It's been going pretty good just because we are ahead of schedule, but I am trying to at least get some small things done. But hopefully you're doing well, Radio. I really hope you're doing well too. I was in an FNF server and I said, does anyone want to play Forsaken with me? And the whole server jumped on me. They were calling it trash, a brain dead game, slope or slop, and they never even played it. It was like I did a server revive. It was like I did a server revive. Damn, there's a lot of people that hate Forsaken for some reason. That's really strange. I guess I don't know how much tribalism there is in the Roblox community when it comes to certain games, but that's a little strange to hear. Sorry that you had to deal with that too. Take care of your core, guys. Lotus Line takes that as a challenge and jumps off a plane 500 feet in the air. I mean, if I don't encourage that at all. I do not encourage that at all. Oh, Strider. That's not me. That's not me. That's not me. That individual slime is somebody else. I figured that Burger Day started because I just happened to share that I was buying a burger that day. Hey, Moxie. Hello. Burger Day did start initially, or it did start initially because of you, and I think a lot of other people ate a burger around the same time. It was perfect. Clear kill screen Tetris. Ooh, I just had a really satisfying clip. Nice, Theo. Hello, Hello, Anne. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce that name well, but it's nice to see you over there in YouTube. I was about to say Twitch, but I'm looking at YouTube. Sorry if I'm a little behind on comments as always. I need to have like a little pin message there too. I hate the fandom. I mean, a lot of fandoms are pretty toxic, to be fair. Like, oh man, I can name like a few, but there's definitely a lot of fandoms that are very toxic. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. It just sounds annoying. Pineapple on Pizza is a free game on Steam. What's I mean, is it just a game where you put pineapple on pizza, or is it something else? I need to look that up too. Like I said, if you guys have the right burger suggestions for the Burger-thon that Zen totally seriously suggested, let me know, because I know there's at least two, like Burger Farm we can play, and the other one, the Burgeria game, we should also play, and it'll just be a little joke day, like nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna try to finish either game, so if you're looking for a full playthrough of a Burger Farm, you're not gonna get it here. You're not gonna get it here. I just circle the smiley face in it as an Easter egg. Got you. We'll do that later on as well. I wish I could think about this sort of landscape here is a bit more generic, but I'm not going to focus on the actual ooze architecture too much. We're going to keep it fairly simple, just because it is meant to be a small scene that people aren't paying too much attention to. Let me also move this right there. There we go. This could help. Horrifying. Valis needs to wear a burger outfit on Burger Day. I mean, What does a burger outfit look like? You just want me to be in like a big Krabby Patty-esque design? I could do that. If that's what you're trying to suggest, Radio, I could totally do that. It's about pineapple on pizza. That's it? Gonna look for a bit now to work on my monk. All good, Fluffy. That's a-okay as well. Hopefully you can share more details of that in the future as always. I love learning about D&D characters. I think D&D characters are always fun to learn more about. But good luck with that. Good luck with working on the monk as well. Valis, I'll send a picture. Okay. I mean, you can send a picture, Radio. It better just be a hamburger outfit. It better just be a huge hamburger and that's it. Like a little cutout. Playing Cookie Clicker right now. You're cookie clicking. No, that's bad. Is this series, whatever it is, has a constantly changing main character in place. This series in particular is known as the Slimeverse, where it's just a small. I mean, where's our main Slimeverse thingy? It's just a tale about a bunch of crew members, a bit of romance, action, mystery, drama, plots, and all that. It's just something that's us retelling a lot of the events that kind of happen on stream. It's a very community-driven story where a lot of different things happen with a bunch of people's OCs and whatnot. So, yeah, it's just a small thing that we've been working on for a few months now. And, yeah, it's kind of cool if it's something that you're interested to and you want to make like your own Slimeverse individual. We do have a server where we have a lot of those details there as well, and we have a lot of amazing individuals that also can help with creating Slimeverse characters and whatnot. So yeah, it's just a small little world that I've been working on with our community members. You have to play it to understand. Okay. Hey, Space Buns! Guess who has no Wi-Fi and has to wait 1 or 2 years to get their evil little guy's card in Twisted Wonderland? Me? It lags so much, my gods. No, I'm sorry to hear that too, Space Buns. Do you have no Wi-Fi or using cellular data right now? That sucks. It is good to see you, but I'm sorry that you're experiencing that right now. Let's see. Probably interested. That's okay. Yeah, it's just a small little world that we work on. Hello, 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 hello. Radio sent me the image. Can I share it? This for some reason we can do this. Radio, we can do this for sure. I mean, if that's the design, or if that's the outfit that you want us to have for Burger Day, we can totally do this. Also, Hollow, I probably should have told you this, but I mean, I guess it is in Slimeverse official. November 17th, every single year is going to be Burger Day, so next year we're going to be playing a burger game to celebrate. And I'm going to have a little outfit like this, is what we're basically going to be doing. But hopefully you're doing well, Hollow. We managed to finish everything that we needed to in advance. I thought I was going to be pretty much working on all these different scenes with Cleonis and Miri right here, but we finished in advance. So I'm kind of like in a bit of a loop of not really knowing too much what to do. I'm trying to loosely ideate some of these little sketches as well for some of the skits, or some of the scenes that we're gonna have in the video. We kind of showed the little jelly bean-esque core / planets of Uzeus at the very beginning, and then seeing like some of the slimes and oozes emerge from it, and then them having to deal with a lot more of the hostile environments of the early days of Uzeus, and them having to kind of work around that, kind of mold stuff to better fit them, and add more life into it too. So yeah, we just have stuff like that going on right now. That's basically what we're loosely going to be working on today. Oh, by the way, I made some progress with the other form. I'm just struggling with an outfit. Ooh, are they going to have a whole different outfit as well, Mike? Anski's least favorite day is November 17th because she will have double the work. Oh, no. I mean, it's understandable because everybody just going for a burger day and getting, I mean, I guess he would get a free burger, right? I'm assuming that's all National Burger Day is. Probably the same as like National Wing Day and stuff like that too. So we'll see how that occurs. That should just be your normal outfit. You'd rock that burger. That is not gonna be my normal outfit. That is not gonna be my normal outfit at all. I'm back, sweet 160p coming to my rescue. No, I feel so bad for Space Buns having to deal with that too. Can you make Chief Druttut the cave slime? If you want, we can have a reference to that because Druttut needs to be an omniversal entity too for our Slimeverse endeavors as well. Eldritch noises, welcome Nox, welcome. Moxie says, have fun and don't turn grandma into an eldritch apocalypse? Wait, what is that reference to? My last One Piece D&D session was a total hit, even though I was late and forgot to prep stuff. I just improvised mostly, but apparently it was good, and the crew now has a new favorite NPC. Congrats on that too, Moxie. So wait, you just improv the one? They messed with it? Was it one of their favorite sessions ever? Because I know some DMs where they plan a bunch of stuff out, Moxie, and then like the session, like it'll be okay, it'll be fun. But then there'll be one where they have like nothing planned at all, and then everybody will just love it, be like, oh my god, this was the best session ever. Like, Moxie, you cooked. Or like, DM, you cooked to all hell. This is amazing. What the? And sometimes like that, I know, at least for me as like an artist, when I do something that's a bit more improv-y and people like it more than something that I spent like a week or two on, I feel a little bit upset, but at the same time, at least they like something that worked on, so I'm still a little bit happy. I mean, it's cool to see that was able to happen and people enjoyed it, and they have a new favorites NPC. Lushy boss fight, it was so good. Was it actually, Nox? That's good to hear. I know, because the fight was something that was anticipated for a while too, but how did it go? What were the specifics? I'm happy to hear that it was good though. Two of my friends are having birthdays today. Happy birthday, both of Lotus's friends. Happy birthday, both of them. Hopefully they have a wonderful birthday. Are they twins, or are they just, they coincidentally have the same birthday? Have the color scheme down, the whole design? It's just the blink. I need to work on struggling. Okay. It was so good. That here One Piece, the One Piece is real. I'll say One Piece session or One Piece campaign sounds pretty fire. And I want to add some like tongue-in-cheek references to things, but it's hard. Ooh. I would ask for what references you are mentioning specifically, but I guess if you are trying to keep that a bit more private, maybe you could collaborate with other people, or maybe talk about that a bit more, because that could be pretty fun to see some little pseudo references. I needed to add more stuff. I smell fun and no work getting done. Hey, Weird Rabbit! Hello, hello! It's nice to see you again. I am only not working on too much today. Well, I'm going to try to work on some more sketches, obviously. But the main reason for that, Weird Rabbit, is because we managed to finish every single scene yesterday and a little bit after stream. So, well, not after stream, but after stream we worked on most of it, and then prior to today's stream, we managed to finish everything fully. So, yeah, I'm in a little bit of a happy mood. Fortunately, I was able to get a lot of this stuff done preemptively, but I hope you're doing well. I really hope you're doing well, too. It is very nice to see some returning faces and some newcomers, as always. Outfit. I can DM you if you want. Fair. You can send me what you're currently in. Maybe I could help. Ooh, I would say maybe if you want to have Hollow help you as well too, that could be very exciting. If you want it to be more of a surprise to me and the rest of the community, that could be something really enjoyable too. Let him cook. Let him cook. I mean, I let everybody cook. Absolutely, because you guys have been doing incredible designs. If Hades does Burger Day with us, make them into fries! Sorry, just very important. The fries part is the important thing? Is it, Radio? I mean, we could. Actually, can you send me the fries costume too? Can I see that? Because I'm just gonna rip both of those outfits for Burger Day. Also, the twist guy I showed in gaming, he named himself Swing, speaks in third person, and is an ancient fae who caused chaos and destruction in Twisted Wonderland back in the past. He also hit a kid. Wow. That is one hell of a character. What the hell? Ancient fae who caused chaos and destruction, and they also hit a kid. What the fuck? Oh no. I smell, okay. Let him cook. I told you to color it, Val, and you did. I colored it. I did. I did color it. I just, I didn't want to initially, but, that one comment, several streams ago, I think at the beginning of this month, where Lotus said color it, I was like, I knew damn well what I was signing myself up for, because, this was just gonna take double the work for coloring, but it is a special occasion because it is the Slimeverse, and I want this video to, you know, just show that I do care about this wonderful world I've been working on, and I just wanted to give it the time that it deserves for like coloring and all that other stuff, instead of it just being like more of my usual animatic stuff that I do post. Doing all right, just happy it's the weekend after working 10 hours for 4 days. Oh my goodness, Were Rabbit. I'm happy to hear that you are able to relax though. That is nice to hear. Are you going to be working on maybe some art? Are you going to be sketching anything for fun? Or what's the plans looking like since it is your weekend? My weekend is still not here, but I'm treating today like it is because I've basically been working on all this stuff but I probably should be also sketching this out too. Valis, do you know if anyone is working on either the green or purple deity? I can mess around with some ideas. I am currently working on the green deity because I have some spoilers that I can't really share with the rest of the team or the rest of anybody in the Slimeverse Pantheon stuff. But the purple deity, if you have a very interesting idea for them, Hollow, please message me and I will see. I will potentially green light it or anything like that too. So just let me know what your idea is, and I will maybe potentially, hopefully, okay it. I can mess around with some ideas, but I don't want to step on anyone's toes. Yes, nobody's on the purple deity currently, but I did have somewhat of an idea, but we can see if it mixes. As we ventured through the forest, we caught glimpses and visions of Leshy's mother, and how the forest was before Gorthos took over. Not long after Leshy stood up straight and spoke with a voice that didn't belong to him. Arvin immediately went, "Nope, get out of my dog." Oh my god. During a long rest, Leshy disappeared, leaving a trail of rots. Oh no, where did they head to? I like how you made it so it's such a limited color palette. Thank you, Vinchika. I would say we tried to not do too much with some of these color palettes. We tried keeping it fairly simple, but still rendering enough to where you can kind of see what's happening. Keeping the Violet Goddess generally violet-ish, keeping the Yellow Goddess generally yellowish. Shout out to Mika, by the way, for suggesting the outfit to be orange, because I think that fit their design a lot more, and keeping them more of like a muted tone that's kind of like in the similar scape of the color palette, same to like how Slimes and their Slimekin are pseudo around the same color wheel side. That's something that I didn't really intend on, but it worked. It very, very much worked. I'm gonna try to art. Today's mandatory fun day stopped working. Let's go. I mean, today is mandatory. If it's your weekend, Were-Rabbit, you need to relax. Especially if it was 10-hour work days. Like, absolutely, please take the time to just chill out for a bit and just, you know, just relax. And same for everyone else here too. If it's your weekend, I mean, I guess for Vector, they're a bit busy too, and I am a little sorry to hear that. But hopefully they are able to just chill. I'll have a break from Tetris for now. Got you, Theo. Got you. Radio sent me something as well. Okay, this is what Hades is gonna be wearing. Thank you, Radio, for National Burger Day, which is totally canon now because Unksky and Moxie made that sort of become a real thing. On the 17th of November, we will have Hades in a pseudo French fry outfit, and we will have me in the Borger outfit too, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that, and thank you again, Radio, for sending me those. His voice is really good too. Oh, and what I forgot to be, he became a folktale where it was said that if children misbehave, that he will take them. Like every good folktale, to stray kids from going out into the woods or any other dangerous place at night. It sounds pretty fitting. It sounds very, very fitting. Give it an hour, I'll be back at it. Okay. Hopefully you're not straining yourself too much on that though, Theo. Hopefully you're not hurting your hands too much. Because I mean, I guess if that is a common thing in the Tetris community, it's still a little, just a little unfortunate to hear. If you tell the whole story or lore, I could like or write a fan fiction for it. For the Slimeverse as a whole. We will be showing the general origin for Uzeus and the Slimeverse in general. That's why we are starting with the little jelly bean and showing like the very much the origin point for the Slimeverse, and then trying to catch that up to the present. Not like present in the terms of like season 2 for our story, but more like the general present timeline for the Slimeverse as a whole. So we are going to briefly mention the origin. We're going to mention what the slime deities did, what the WoW god deities did, and then we're going to show like an important event like the Uzaic War. We're going to show potentially some of the slimes in like their everyday life, and that's generally what we will be doing for the video. So just trying to cover everything from the origin to where we are now as quickly as possible. It's just a bit of a strain, which goes away after a few minutes. Got you, Theo. I just don't want you to strain yourself too much, and then that becomes like permanent stuff, you know. Also, welcome, Starscream! Welcome! I was busy brainstorming ideas for Levant's lore. Gonna draw more of him properly. Let's go! Let's see, I'll still need to play around since the ideas aren't clarified. As #1 Rena fan, I can't wait for the green slime deity. Yes! Also, Hollow, I guess you could also message me specifically what your ideas were for the green deity, just because I did want them to be a bit more like spoiler heavy, but I didn't want to like showcase anybody really yet. But just let me know what you were thinking about whenever you do have the time for that as well. Mama, I'm not reading that one. I almost read the whole thing from Lotus. I'm not reading that one out loud. Nope. As they followed the trail, the surrounding forest started to change. Shrubs and branches covered in what seemed to be spider webs. On closer inspection, it became apparent that this silk was transformed from rot and fungi. Ooh. What happened to make everyone's waist snatched? I did not make everyone's waist snatched. I specifically only made where is it? Where are they? God damn it. I made Cleo's waist a bit more snatched because they are supposed to be one of the beauty gods, and she's supposed to meet the quote-unquote standards of acting within the Slimeverse. She's like, she's supposed to look like the peak physique for whatever role she's supposed to fit in. But also, Cleo can also change her appearance to not be a female. It can also work around to being like a very attractive male actress, or even something that is in between, something that you can also see like maybe more of I guess like an ooze or something that's more like slime-esque. They can change a lot of different appearances, and that's Cleo's big shtick as well. It's very, very fun to see. You can see also their true emotions on their mask as well. That's something that can be pretty fun too. And hopefully it's just a little detail that all this isn't like full-on canon, just because it is something that we are trying to work on as well with the Pantheon team, and hopefully they are able to get a ideation. But let me see. Well, not my campaign. Lol, it's John's, but it went okay. We killed cultists. Oh no. The trio led them to a clearing in the forest, and suspended from a massive rotting tree was an ominous cocoon. Ooh. How yelled at Obadiah for his poor playing. Wild gods, you say? Oh yes, the wild gods are here. The wild gods are these. At the top there's the slimes, and at the top there are the wild gods as well that we have been working on. The huntsman. The huntsman, they call it a Mirkwood now. Oh, the huntsman, they call it Mirkwood. What's wrong with? I'm not reading that one. Don't for the red slime guy though. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I just find the purple deity fascinating. I got you, Hollow. I mean, like, if you are cooking a very interesting idea, I am all ears for that too. I would love to learn more about the purple ideation, the purple deity ideation that you do have in mind, because that could also spark up some very interesting things for other people to work around too. Val DM, you the ideas only for your eyes. Okay, let me see that specifically. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff. Okay, this I can't see. I want to add. Oh! Okay. So then that's going to be a little tricky to incorporate, but I feel like you can get it done. I'm very, very hopeful that you can add those elements into the design too. Senkaku, oh, did I miss this comment as well? Senkaku was suspended by chains that looked exactly like Leshy's chains of conviction spell. As Elsa approaches, the orange glow within started to pulse before the cocoon came crashing down to the forest floor. Got you. In the current event swing wants to overtake the holidays so he can remake them to his liking. Oogie Boogie's also there. Nice. Okay. Oh, Hollow's also a fan. Are you a fan of Cleo's design? Because we did incorporate, like I said before, we added elements from Reverse 1999, some of the characters that Hollow may or may not be a fan of. Let me see if I can find the specific one. I mean, this is like the closest full body that we do have here. So that is basically some small elements from there, and I hope some of those elements can be noticeable, but we also tried to like twist it in a way where it fits Cleo a bit more. So I'm happy that we have some Cleo fans. That being said, in the universe itself, those that like Cleo, they very, very much like Cleo, but those outside of Cleo's circle absolutely hate her. Because she is very much unlikable, but she is a very interesting character that will have a lot of different plot points just around her and stuff that she will spark as well. Mirkwood was a hobbit, the joke. Oh, I see. Also, I designed the Violet Goddess, and I'm the one who designed her that way. Val only just drawing her. Yes! To give credit to Mike, did design the Violet Goddess, in specific, Miri. I am just drawing them in more of my usual style, but I could... Actually, do I have them still to the side? No. I don't, but if you are interested, Mike could always share that design too, since they are basically fully been revealed. So a big shout out does go to Mike for showcasing the Violet Goddess to us all, and I'm very appreciative because they did such an incredible job, such an amazing job on them. Gotta go, take it easy, radio, take it easy, take it easy. I will not let Val take the slander of making them slender like that. Oh, wait, it was somebody. I mean, I think it's an okay comment. It's not meant to. I don't think it meant any harm. At least I don't think so. What are the rings? Hobbit joke. Sorry. Oh yeah. I would say hopefully it wasn't anything bad. Hollow Knight been cooking. That's good to hear too, Lotus. I'll call her Mother Mimi instead, but you're the one calling it. The way you said it was very sus. I will say that. Ready with the Sandys. I am. Also love Cleo. Also, the code reminds you of Lucy from verse 1909. I could send her to you again. Lucy, I think Lucy may have been one of the references that I did use, Hollow, because there were a lot of really pretty characters that had coat designs, and I remember I used the robotic one, or the individual that looked like a robot, as one of the specific references. My unlikable queen, just giving me Dobby vibes. Who in particular, Ray Rabbit? Who did you? Are you referencing? Are you referencing Cleo? Or are you referencing Miri in particular? Miri and Dinus? Is that the full term? I think it's Miri and Dinus. Who is it that you're referencing for that? No. Bella said I couldn't call her though, because apparently it's sus. She's canonically. She is a mother. She is. Oh no, I knew it. I knew she reminded me of Lucy. Yes, so I did use her as reference. I did. Well, now both. Oh, god damn it. No. Oh god, well, I'm sorry, Rabbit. We gotta do it to you too. You gotta get bonked. You gotta get bonked for that. I mean, it is very much an astute observation. We did over-exaggerate some of the proportions for these. Mike did design Miri, and I guess I may have over-exaggerated some parts. I do apologize if that was the case, but we did want to accentuate some of the form for Cleo, just because, where's the concept? She is supposed to represent beauty. She is one of the gods that a lot of the individuals within the Slimeverse refer to as the goddess of beauty. But at the same time, a lot of the Slimeverse goddess also refer to Miri as the goddess of beauty as well. So there's a bit of conflict that happens there, and there's always a lot of small little arguments or small sly comments that are said between both of them. So yeah, that's kind of why I accentuated those forms, but also in their divine form. This is something that I have included for every Slimeverse god. I wanted them to have more of an abstract form that kind of accentuates the concept or idea that they are. So with Cleo being that of fame and fortune, and beauty being more of like an underlying thing that they're the goddess of. Same with Miri. I kind of wanted their form, like, this isn't canon at all. Like, this isn't the main idea. I'm not sure if I'm fully gonna stick with this. I wanted her divine form to be that of a golden pedestal where there's multiple different statues, golden statues of like different roles that they've played in the past, and different beauty standards that were displayed in the past as well. That's kind of why, like, I made this center figure kind of like the statue of Venus, I think it's called. It's either Venus or Jupiter, I don't remember specifically, but you may know what I'm referencing. I could pull up a bit of an image, because this was like one of the few things that I remembered from like an old art history video I watched. I think it was like Statue of Venus? Was it the Statue of Venus? No, it's not that. Oh man, it may not be that at all. Damn, I'm trying to remember. Oldest statue? No, it's not that too. Oldest depiction? Venus of Whole Fells? I think that's what it is. It's something like this. Yeah. Let me see if I can share this with you. The oldest depiction was something like this. The Venus Holdell, or the Para Museum. It was supposed to have something like this. I thought it was called the Statue of Venus for some reason, but I kept messing it up. So I used this as like a pseudo reference for the divine form as well. But let me add that over here to kind of show how like timeless she is with different roles that she's played in the past. I don't know what to draw. Somebody give Strider something to draw. I've got the clip uploaded. Thank you for letting me know as well, Theo. Thank you as well. Oh no. Rabbit just screaming. No. No. I mean, it had to happen. I'm sorry, Rare Rabbit. Oh no. Out of the wreckage came a large creature not too familiar, covered in writhing fungus and rot. Leshy turned his head to the party and let out a painful howl after spreading his pair of ethereal petal-like wings. Roll initiative. Oh my god. And then the combat started. You draw her beautifully, fine. She's quite, you know, slender. So the way you're drawing yours is completely fine. Thank you as well for that, Mike. I didn't know if I over-accentuated some of the forms in this depiction, so I do apologize if I did. But if you said I did an okay job, then I'm very, very happy to hear that as well. So you have my absolute approval, and I'm like, keep going. Got you. BRB, just realized my DD doesn't have a name yet. I'm not actually leaving. Oh no, Lex. I mean, the name doesn't need to be officialized just yet, but if you do have a good idea for the name in mind, yeah, I guess writing it is a good suggestion too. No. Also, those from new to the art section, tell me what you think of how I drew hands, or I drew hands for the first time. I think I actually did good. Okay, Lotus. I will be giving some feedback if you want me to. I can do that as well. A noodle with a Glock? Oh no. That's the suggestion that you give to Strider? A tiny cowboy, big hat, or tiny hat, big cowboy? Ooh. Wait, Zen gives a good suggestion too. Ribbits. Ribbits. Oh, for a rabbit. Could work with Google too, perhaps. Have you seen the Pinterest tells me what to draw trend? You put some word, basic phrase into Pinterest, like flower or person, and you draw the first thing it shows you. Oh! Wait, I'm gonna say everyone's giving a good suggestion to Strider. There's so many good ones. I didn't even know that was a thing from Pinterest, Hollow. I may do that in the future. Sorry if I am yapping a little bit too much, guys. I'm just so appreciative that I'm actually caught up to where I feel like I should have been. But I should draw some of these little scenes for the meantime as well too. But there's so many good suggestions. I'm about to say, Strider, you have a lot of good things that you can potentially draw around. I know, I think Hollow was here for that. Mike was too. We had Nino in the past. I think I talked about that previously, where they were combating a bit of art block. Not saying that you're combating art block, but we had some individuals in the past that also had that. And Hollow would suggest drawing a flower, drawing something very, very small, and that would always combat the art block for Nino at least. So we have some people here that have really good tips in regards to that. Oh, Arvin pulled out his gun, fired, and missed. Alistair tried to use Chains of Conviction, strength save against Leshy. Low failed. Then it was my turn. Oh god. I can only imagine the devastation that will occur when Nox talks about their turn now. I saw it on YouTube, artists picking like 4 or 5 things like this from Pinterest and filling a page on their sketchbook. I may try to do that too. I may start just streaming on YouTube from now on. Is there a specific reason why, Theo? I personally recommend multi-streaming to as many platforms as you can, but if there's a specific reason for streaming on YouTube, I would like to know that too. I guess some people have like larger audiences on certain platforms more than others, but I never see a downside to streaming on like more platforms than one. Oh, Leshy be a monster. I would say Leshy is definitely a monster. Leshy empowered wings, took flight and slammed down in the middle of the party, knocking Alistair and the Steel Defender prone. Oh no. Yeah, I'm about to say stuff definitely got real in that conflict. They immediately got prone. Mr. Ballas, weird question, but can slimes smoke? I mean, actually, considering our Violet Goddess has like a pseudo smoke pipe. Actually, Mike, is this a smoke pipe? Is this something that that she smokes from? I believe so. I would say that slimes can smoke, but I'm not too certain. But I think we do have. I would okay that. Yeah, that is something that slimes may do in their off time as well. Maybe water-based? Oh, for what in particular, Hollow? Oh, for the smoke itself? Like a water-based smoke? I mean, that could work. That would probably make a lot of sense. Why you see Mike when you drawed it? Because this was one of the features that Mike had on their character, and I didn't know exactly what it was. I didn't know if it was specifically for smoking, because I thought it was, but I don't want to put words in Mike's lovely concept as well. I don't want to put words in what Mike was trying to ideate and draw. Arvin used his relic to set himself on fire, took aim once more, and rolled a nat 20. I see. I also feel like I'll get more views on YouTube, which will help me expand my channel further. That's fair. I'll still play matches on Twitch, but I'll play everything else on YouTube. That's completely understandable. I would say, Theo, if you feel like you'll have like a wider reach on YouTube than on Twitch, that makes a lot of sense, though. But I would still highly encourage just trying to find a way to stream on multiple platforms if you can, because I feel like that there's no, I don't think there's a reason not to just stream on multiple platforms. But if you feel like you should stick to YouTube over Twitch, that's completely fine. That's completely different from smoking cigarettes or joints. Wait, Mika, did you answer the question? Approval? Okay. Slime, oh god, no. Arvin used his relic to set himself on fire, took aim once more, and rolled a nat 20. However, oh no, you don't think that faces the god of decay? Okay. My brain is frying after doing puzzles that I can't do. What, were you playing a game specifically, Cheese? Also, I'm not sure if I saw you earlier, but welcome on in, Cheese. Welcome. I would say I would probably agree with Hollow. I think there would be water-based smoking stuff, but not like truly waters, like some sort of like pseudo watery substance or material that the slimes would smoke. I think that could be, I think that would make a lot of sense, because if it was just inherent water, then that would be really bad. But I mean, who knows, maybe there is some sort of like water concoction thing, and that kind of plays more into like the harmful effects of smoking. Like maybe we do that as well too, but I never really thought about that too much. I should answer your question, just need to research the correct way to explain this. Got you, Mike. All good. Let's make slime drugs. I mean, we do have a cartel. We do have a slime cartel that also exists. Because I forgot what it was. Crochet brought up Breaking Bad, and we were gonna have like a Slimeverse Breaking Bad-esque crime group at some point. And I think I've said this before, Hollow, but Rena is part of the mafia. Rena has a mafia background, so there is some crimeful things. There probably are some things that the mobs or different like gangs do in order to make a profit. Time for Walter Slime. No. Reaction, malediction lets me curse. Whoever targets me with a spell, ability, or attack will attack one of the curse options, gives the attacker disadvantage. Oh boy, they're just gonna get absolutely destroyed. I already know this is going. I already know how this is gonna go. With how Nox has been explaining it. Oh no. Anyways, I get a drink, BRB. Got you, Theo. All good. Hollow wide-eyed. Yeah, they are part of the mafia. That is something that I did want to include. I'm not sure if I did say that. Bye nat 20. God damn. And also, I guess this isn't a fully canon appearance for Rena's mafia attire, but this was one of the more lore-heavy, I guess, costumes that we did for the Slimeverse. Where are they? Mafia, right here. I still have these. I don't know why, but I mean, it is good to have them loosely referenced too. But we do have Rena in their mafia attire right there. This isn't fully canon. They may have like a complete different design, because obviously the weapons too, the Tommy guns don't make a lot of sense for Uzeus. So this is like a pseudo reference to what Rena was a part of before. Yes, let's go. I would say Rena is a very dangerous slime individual. One that hopefully you guys see sooner than later. I need to include them for more of Season 0 stuff, because I keep forgetting exactly when they join in the beginning season, because having a navigator is extremely important for your slime crew endeavors. And also, I don't know how Hollow feels about this, like Hollow Slime, but how do they feel about having a lot of potential criminals and outlaws in the Athesian? Because with Zen talking about Taka being a grave robber, Rena being a mafia individual, me having committed war crimes in the PLEAAASE 300-ish years ago. It's looking a little problematic. I don't know how some of the crew's morality is in regards to that stuff. I accept the bonk. I'm sorry, Hollow. It must be done to you as well. Busy drawing, I say as I scroll on Pinterest. Oh god. The best parts, or not the best part, but some aspect of drawing that a lot of artists like doing as well, Starscream, is whenever they do gather references and going on an absolute tear in the Pinterest boards. I know I used to be very, very susceptible for that, but then when AI kind of started overtaking Pinterest, I kind of like stopped going on that site for too much. But then I think Mike, it was either Mike or Hollow, but somebody told me that there was an AI filter where you could take out AI works on Pinterest, and then I've been kind of just slowly going back to it ever since. Grave robbers are just premature archaeologists. What does that take? What does that take? No. I guess well, Lux is also, well, I guess I can't share too much of the backstory, but Lux also probably has some similar upbringings to some of the more lawless crewmates in her slime endeavors. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of very interesting individuals. Some more chaotic than others, but I don't mind them at all as long as they do help us in our search for the cosmos. You know, I can't say specifically what we're searching for, but in our ever so pursuit for other bigger and better things. I don't know how Hollow would feel exactly about having a Mafia GF. We'll see. Either the matter makes it more attractive somehow. I mean, that's understandable. Technically, Rena did change and is now a navigator, probably. Oh yeah, because Rena's always been good with, since they are a green slime, Rena's taken great pride in navigating not just on board, like cars and like other types of vehicles, but they are a really, really good yet reckless driver when it comes to spaceships. So when you are riding with Rena, it's a ride for your life, I'll tell you what. But you are in very, very capable hands, because Rena has a lot of experience driving ever since little Rena was but a very young slime individual who took care of a lot of the driving fiascos, a lot of different car chases from the law, the Slimeverse law, and the little Slimeverse police that do try to chase all the endeavors that are going on within Espia and other parts of the Slimeverse city. So there's a lot. There's a lot of experience there. Oh no. Leslie slowly began to fight Gorthos Control, pointing to Velik and saying one word, remember. Oh, the little hint / reminder of the melody Leslie taught him a while ago. Oh my. I feel like Riot would have seen Rena a few times, maybe even have fought in the past. Potentially, there could have been some connection there too. Has anyone ever used those character expression sheet things? For like animations, Zen? Like a character expression sheet? Is there a specific one that you're referencing? Because I don't, I've made like expression sheets before, but I don't know if there's like a specific sheet for it. Because I've usually, like, I dabbled a little bit in animation. I can kind of share one of the ones I've done in the past. I don't have them in my showcase for some reason, but I do have it over here on my Twitter or Insta. But expression sheets are very, very valuable to have, especially if you are making like a character and you're going to be drawing them in a lot of different poses and angles and whatnot. Just having any way to like save some time, but not like always kind of guesstimate. It's like, oh, how do I draw them in this expression? How to draw them in that expression? I don't know. Let me see if I can kind of share what I'm talking about here. This is a bit older, but like here's like some expressions I did in the past for Lordran, like my D&D OC. Like I had different expressions here. I had a very different style. I was very much inspired by, welcome back Theo, inspired by Kill la Kill back in the day. So I had like some expressions that were sort of in that style. But I'm not sure if this is what you're necessarily talking about. It was just something that we did ideate in the past. Do I have expressions for Thena here? Oh yeah, I have some little loose sketches for, not Thena, for Talvo, one of my older D&D OCs here too. But it is really, really important to have stuff like this drawn out. Let me take that out as well. Wow. Oh, what's Starscream wowing? The Mafia GF is, I mean, it's something to say, something to announce. My friend bought me a Megatron McDonald's figurine. Nice! Imported from Japan. It's still in the damn plastic. Ooh, so it's in near mint condition, potentially, Starscream? That's good to hear. Congrats on acquiring that, and that is a W friend move. Because I don't know how expensive those things are, especially with shipping. Because I remember back in the day, I wanted to get like not old Beyblade, but I wanted to get like a new Beyblade that wasn't out at the time. It was only in Japan, and importing that would have costed like $50. So you would best believe little kid Valis would not be able to get a Japanese Beyblade shipped over to the States. Oh, we're gonna be chased by another mafia, and Rena just pulls off Wolf's driving skills from the Bad Guys movie. Rena is extremely capable of driving in a lot of different areas, a lot of harsh environments, a lot of tight spots. But the people that are behind the wheel, the people that are like in shotgun or like in the other seats, they're gonna hate it because they're gonna like basically feel like they're gonna be threatened for their life with how Rena drives, very recklessly, but very reliably too. Although now I'm wondering, how many fanfic tabs does Hollow have open on average? Ooh, I would say, how many fanfics will Rena potentially stumble into any of these? Will Rena feel flattered? Will Rena be a little shocked by the enamorment? Who knows? We can also always develop that in the future. I'd be very excited to see more of that too. Gonna be chased, no. Unless she lashed out in his frenzy. Ooh. His cursed rod shooting towards everyone within range. All the carnage invigorating his powers allowed him to heal from the damage caused. Velik was cornered. His only out was his relic banjo, using the bonus action to disengage, letting him play a melody in the process. After playing the melody, Leshy's eye socket started leaking orange sap, like a stream of tears. Oh my. I'm gonna say that is one hell of an image right there. Like orange sap-like tears coming out of the eyes. Damn. What are your thoughts about if Lux brought her pet Volo on the ship with her? Honestly, Lux, I would be honored. Well, as the captain, you're adding another fairly feral individual onto our Slimeverse endeavors. I can't say no to that. I can't say no to that at all. I'd be very welcoming to have Lux and other individuals on the ship too. If Volo wants to join in, then Volo can also be a part of our little Slimeverse spacefaring crew. So, despite how chaotic they could be, it's a-okay. I'm very much fine with it. I imagine it now. Rena about to shoot Riot and Lotus. Slime gets in the way. Then Rena tells how she knows Riot, and Lotus looks at Riot with sad eyes and is about to cry before running away. And Riot tells Lotus to wait, but they already gone. I would say Lotus already coming up with a small little side plot too. A lot of drama adding up. I mean, if that's a little comic scene you want to add, I could see that happening with one of Rena's, I guess, past endeavors, coming across Riot and having a little bit of a skirmish, Lotus. I don't see a reason why that couldn't happen. Imagine Rena stumbles into the Mafia AU fanfiction Hollow bookmarks. That would be quite the controversy. Actually, yeah, because I don't think you guys would know about Rena's past. But maybe Hollow would actually know a little bit more about that too. But like, I don't think I would know, or most of the crew members would know. They would just have the information that Rena is very much a lawless individual who is not afraid to get their hands dirty, and an extremely skilled Mark Slime, yeah, I guess that's a right word or a fitting word for it. But they are guns first, like shoot first, ask questions later, like some other individuals within our Slimeverse endeavors that may or may not have some similar skills or capabilities too. There's a challenge thing online with the sheets full of expressions. People select the expression and an artist will try their best to combine it with a character in their style. If you can send me that, Sen, I would greatly appreciate it too. Because I think I've seen like some shorts or some people like do a trend like that in the past, but I've never been able to dabble in that. And I think that would be a lot of fun. Because I feel like with a lot of different emojis, I could do like some really fun, expressive things with my little slime self too. But if you do find that sheet, or if anybody finds that sheet in particular, please send it in the server if possible. Traveling the universe, you need a Beastmaster around, and Milo isn't very good at taking care of Milo. Oh, and Milo isn't very good at taking care of Milo, since he's also watching both stores. Okay. Oh no, Volo. Okay, so Volo. I'm sleepy. It's okay, Lex. Don't sweat it. I know some people have very different sleep schedules from my own, so I completely get it. But I mean, yeah, I would love to have them also a part of the Athesian endeavors, and that could be pretty interesting to see what conflicts arise and how different characters would engage in those said conflicts. So if Volo, or not Volo, if Milo wants to be on the ship, we can have that happen. We can have that happen. Riot and Lotus only know each other and became friends because Helen hired Riot to watch Lotus, since Lotus may be a dumbass and gets into trouble. No. And me, I also shoot. I don't know who else within the Slimeverse is also a very skilled marksman. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. No, I would never point at Lux's character with a switchblade or like a blade revolvers. No, me, I would never say that out loud. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, maybe connected to Taka, right? Maybe connected to Taka in some way. But me and Zen are working on that, or it's already canon. I don't know. I need to talk to Zen. I see. I'm having laptop troubles. My graphics card does not get detected. No, fucking Dell. I don't want to go on a tangent. I don't want to go on a tangent about Dell, but oh boy, I am sorry that you are dealing with that though, Hollow. That sucks. I hope that you're able to get that resolved, because I think you said, I think it was you that had that problem before, where you saying it wasn't getting detected, or I think somebody had that issue and they couldn't specifically find the resolution for that. But I am sorry you're dealing with that though, Hollow. That sucks. I hate computer issues. I hate computer issues. Pancrep as well can relate to that. We've all been dealing with stuff like that too, and I think Cobra also talked about that recently. It was like, damn, everybody's having some hardware issues, or maybe it might be like a software issue as well. It just sucks, but hopefully you can get that resolved. Fucking Dell. Yeah, fuck you, Dell. Dell is horrible. I hate Dell. I could go on for a good minute, for a good hot minute, explaining my absolute gripes with that damn company after all the money I spent on that computer and just having to suffer with no good support at all. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Ugh. I hope it gets resolved. She's using the fancy stick that's from like China, Japan, and the other Eastern countries that women of high status use. I'm still looking for the appropriate answer, like from ancient times. Okay, but do you know if that stick, that fancy stick, is one that's those specific individuals from the past used as like for tobacco or for like smoking or stuff like that, Mike? Because it looks like, to me, it looked like like some sort of pipe or something that's either you like smoke from, or some people kind of use as like sort of an incensey type of like aroma thing, but I don't know the specifics for that at all. Oh, but usually when I restart the computer 5 times, it does get detected eventually. Right now it's the 7th. Oh my god. Yeah, that's horrendous. That's absolutely horrendous. I do apologize that you are going through that though, Hollow. Hopefully it gets recognized again soon though. I can't believe it just needs to be constantly getting restarted. Is it an issue with the motherboard maybe? Maybe BIOS or something within the motherboard isn't reading that your graphics card is there? That's so odd. Hello, Cinevator! Hello! I hope you're doing well. Some people here are dealing with hardware issues, computer issues. Some people here, we were also talking about the Slimeverse stuff. We're just chilling. We are ahead of schedule. We managed to get all these scenes rendered out prior to opening the stream. So we're kind of just taking today a little bit more chill, drawing some other scenes that we're going to add for the skits. And then after this stream is over, I'm going to be revising some script that I'm going to send to Vector. I'm going to be working on the whole script for the video as in general. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. It's gonna be more of a writing day than a drawing day, guys, so I hope you guys aren't too I hope you guys don't mind all the yapping that we've been kind of doing instead of like realistically drawing, because it is more of like a chill-ish day while we get some of these scenes worked on. 7 time was the charm, yippee! Let's go! I'm happy that it was able to work, Hollow, because 7's actually my favorite number, or my lucky number 7 has always been my favorite number too. But at least it got to work. At least it got to work. No, it isn't used for tobacco. It was definitely used for aroma and for certain drugs to help the individual or someone else. Okay, thank you for clarifying that, Mike, because I didn't know if that was specifically a pipe or if you intended that to be something else. So, yeah. I'm appreciative that I know that's a bit more, because I just kind of assumed initially that was something that the Violet Goddess was smoking from, but if it is used more for like an aroma-based thing, then that also adds up a lot too, since I guess the Violet Goddess would have a very good smell to them, a very nice aroma to their quarters and to their nature as a whole, and having that little pipe that gives off that aroma, and for like, I guess, drugs, like certain drugs to help with individuals or something else, that could be very fitting. 7 is my favorite number. Hey, you and I liked it, Lux. We both share the number 7. And actually, you have 7 letters in your name too. Oh, I didn't even think about that till now. It actually adds up. I don't know if that was intentional at all, but I mean, there's a coincidence right there. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing great. I'm doing absolutely great, and I'm happy to hear that you're doing good too, Sin Avatar. You know what? I could also I could maybe share this as well too, since I know I didn't get the chance to share this on stream yesterday, and since you are here, Sin Avatar, I did want to showcase this to any of the mech enjoyers within the server or within our lovely crew endeavors. I wanted to showcase what Sin Avatar shared me yesterday. As chat demanded another mech with a new style, but instead of making a new one, I remodeled Daredevil. So, for those of you that aren't too familiar with Daredevil, since it has been a minute since we showcased them, this is one of the earlier mech designs that Sun Avatar did showcase a while back, and I know some of you were a huge fan of the design as much as I was, but Sun Avatar also worked on an updated variant of Daredevil right here that looks absolutely badass. And I just, when I saw this, I was just agaped. Like, my jaw was agaped. Oh no. Oh, surprisingly, in 6 hours with no trailer sponsor, it has 16 downloads. The zombie mod that was in development for 1.5 years and saw quite a bit has been released today. Ooh, congrats on that too, Sin Avatar, congrats. That's awesome. I know some of you guys haven't really been like here early on for some of our Slimeverse endeavors, but Sun Avatar has been working on a Minecraft mod and has been getting a lot of stuff here in relation to their own mech game developed, and that's a huge milestone for them, and I'm very happy for you, Sun Avatar. I hope more people download your lovely mod, and I hope more good things happen with all of your creations in the future too. But yeah, this mech looks sick. I would say Starscream, I don't think, was here for some of the earlier stuff that Sun Avatar did showcase, but if you guys like mechs or any designs like that, oh boy, please talk to Sun Avatar or check out Sun Avatar's stuff, because there's so much cool mech designs that they do work on from time to time, and we are truly blessed to see those too. And thank you again for sharing that with me, Sun Avatar, and hopefully a lot of people here are a big fan of that as well. There are similarities in my legal first name and in my legal last name. Wait, really, Lux? You have 7 letters in your legal first name and last name. Okay, well then, let's say you are truly blessed with 7 then. That is really interesting too. So did you intentionally, for Lux Volo, did you include both of those OCs together because it would add up to 7 characters? Or was it just a coincidence? That is so metal. It's so cool. It is, and it is so badass. It is very badass as well. More mech looks like something from Transformers Animated or Robots in Disguise. Yes, Starscream. It is from, I mean, it's not from that, but it's from Sun Avatar's own game that they are developing. They have been working on a bunch of really cool designs. So a big shout out does go to Sun Avatar for that, for letting us share more of those things. Clarifying that pipe she's using is a fancy thing that is used for certain drugs, mostly for aroma or like medical stuff. Ooh, I will ask this. I don't know if you or Hollow talked about it in the past, Mike. Does this pipe maybe have any correlation to anything related to the pink goddess? Is that something that you guys may be connected towards, or is that just for its own thing? Like maybe the Violet Goddess has their own kind of healing properties? Maybe, or maybe that's something else that's completely separate as well too. But I am curious to know more. Maybe there is some connection, but I don't know. I don't want to dig in too deep if that is spoilery stuff for later on. Thank you for showcasing early. Thank you for showing us your wonderful creations too, Sun Avatar. I just wanted to share that a little bit early for you because I know I saw that after the stream ended, and I just felt a little bad for not showcasing your wonderful works too. And I wanted to just give you, you know, the shout out that you deserve. Very much so too. I need Hollow to teach me how to write fanfics. I need Hollow to teach me how to write fanfics as well. because Hollow's fan fictions are so good. Like the one for the Slimeverse McDonald's lamb meal, like that stuff was so well done, and it was very, very moody. Like I felt very like dreary and dark, but it also had like a really good storytelling and like introduction, climax, and resolution. Like it was very clearly told, and it was also very well done. So I very much appreciate all the stuff that Hollow has worked on too. I'm not that good. You are Hollow. The writing was impeccable, and honestly, I would showcase it again too if people want to know about it. But it is really, really well done. Like when I saw the artwork too, and seeing everything go like together and all the interactions being very fitting, like how Callahan and Mike also interacted in that moment, it just was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Stop taking the words out of my mouth, Valis. I said this way before too. It was not intentional. Originally, Lux and Volo were supposed to be first and last names for a completely unrelated character, but I scrapped her in favor of my new Gremlins after the first iteration of New Lux was drawn. Oh, after the first iteration? Okay. So it was not intentional. Did you notice that at some point though, Lux? Like, did you see the correlations at a certain point, like in the past? Or was that something that you're just realizing now? Because that would be kind of crazy. But you are good, Hollow. Don't say you're not. Your fan fiction's incredible. Hollow is a braver soul than I do not share my fics. I mean, if you ever want to, though, Lux, if you want to share like any fanfics with in relation to your Slimeverse character or even other OC stuff, you're more than welcome to. I'm sure it would be really good too. I just want to encourage you guys, if you guys have any creative fields or motivations that do drive you, I just want you guys to just know that we're always very appreciative of seeing that stuff as well. Let me get this going right here as we work on that. It is a braver. It's mostly an item that is from her culture, because I was referencing like high status women from ancient times from Japan or Eastern countries. Understood, Mike. I didn't know if there was a connection that you were drawing there, but using that as a reference from early like ancient Eastern culture makes a lot of sense now. I just didn't know the specifics behind it. I thought it was something that was used for like recreational, like smoking and stuff like that. But seeing what the actual purpose was makes a lot more sense. I just did not know that specifically. That's probably why a lot of different Kitsune-like entities or Kitsune-like OCs have something similar to that. They'll have like some sort of like aroma-ish, like incense type of thing. That's cool to know as we get more of these details figured out. But yeah, if you want to showcase or share any fanfic stuff that you guys have worked on in the past, and especially if it's something Slimeverse related, do not be afraid to share it, guys. I highly, highly encourage and want to see anything that you guys work on that is Slimeverse related or even non-Slimeverse related at all. It's also used for pain relief. Okay, so it was also used for that kind of stuff too. I see. I needed to learn a bit more. I learned something about Eastern cultures today. Sweet! I mean, if there's one person I can go to for that, it is Mike, because Mike has been doing a lot of research for this, even not just for our Slimeverse endeavors, guys, but even in the past, right, Mike, with your own Sona and just other characters that you've worked on in the past, you've had a lot of, like, research in mind for Kitsune stuff and just Eastern cultures as a whole. I remember we were talking about that, too, when we were ideating the Violet Slimes on stream a while back. It was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, how there's different Eastern cultures have different portrayals or depictions of the Kitsune. It's not just specifically tied to Japan, which I always thought it was, but apparently it isn't just Japan. It's also in like South Korea and in China as well too, which was really eye-opening for me. Also have to double check with Hollow if I'm allowed to say anything of the connection. I would say, if it is spoilers, guys, do not share it right now. But if it was something that was introduced right there in the short, then I wouldn't be against it. But if it is very, very big spoilery stuff, I would highly encourage to not share anything right now. Please, no. Most of my first are for original. Most of my fics are for original stories, typically involving Almari or Novak. Okay, so most of your like original like OC, homebrew stuff and world like that. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, though. That makes a lot of sense. But I mean, if you ever do want to, like I said before, if you want to share it, I want to encourage that. I want to. Have you shared any fics in the past, though, Lux? I guess that's a better question. Have you shared anything previously? Or is it all kind of like just something you do privately, just for fun? Because I know some of you, like you, Lux, in particular, wanted to write a story. Even Myth talked about wanting to write a story in the past. So, or like they're planning on writing a story. I'm very, very curious if you guys are currently working on anything like that, or you guys want to. Because we have a lot of very, very talented writers and artists. And I just always want to see, or like kind of bounce ideas back and forth with other people here too. Because I'm trying myself to get more ideas going for the Slimeverse plot structure. I know Vactor has something cooking up. I know Mike has something cooking up. A lot of people are cooking up different like future seasonal things. So I can't spoil too much around that, but it is always cool to see that. Go some game dev, my return. Let's go. Hopefully that goes well too, Theo. Thank you as always for stopping by. Hopefully you have a lot of fun game deving, because I myself would be struggling like crazy. But take it easy, Theo, and thank you always for stopping by too. Send some stuff on Not My Arts, Val. Got you. Cheers. I have sent one single one to my closest friend. That's understandable. I'll say, because fan fictions are very, very personal. Same with art. You know, some artworks are very, very personal to a lot of us, because it is inherently something that is embedded with a lot of our passions or hobbies and whatnot. So I completely understand if it's not something you want to showcase with everyone here. But you know, if you ever do feel comfortable enough, or you work on like another story in the future and you want to share that, I would always be appreciative to learn a bit more about that too. But I will not push you guys. I will leave it at that as well. Game dev. Oh yeah, that was Theo in the YouTube chat, specifically Sun Avatar. We have quite a few people here with some software background, some game developmental experience in Avatar. Surprisingly, I didn't think that there was going to be as many individuals like that in our little Slimeverse endeavors, but there are. there very much are. Koopa's one of them as well, and has been very appreciative of all the mech stuff that has been showcased. And hopefully in the future we do make that non-dating dating sim. That is still an idea that I will never let down, because I am still so confident that we can do that. Like we can make those assets, and it won't be like hopefully too challenging. I know Space Buns is kind of down with that idea too, because I know Space Buns talked about it in the past as well. And there's so many ideations that we can do to make it work, and it'll be a lot of fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'd like to thank Hollow for the collabing. By the way, I can't spoil it, but she also really loved it. That's good. I'm happy that Hollow has been helping a lot of you guys with your ideations too. Because Hollow is a very, very talented individual when it comes to their artworks and even the fanfics. So if Hollow's been dabbling in a lot of these different Slimeverse endeavors, I am extremely thankful for that too. How many more little structures do we want to add here? A lot of little pods. This isn't going to be like the canon look for some of these things. It was just very, very loose ideation. But hopefully, afterwards, when we have a more detailed structure here for our little skits, you'll see how the actual ooze architecture looks like. Because it is very domey, and it looks very uninteresting and bland, but it is just a little like filler for now. He backed up, striking himself with everything nearby. Claws, flail, even slammed his head on the ground. The cursed rot leaking from the wounds began to roil, forming limbs that grabbed and clawed at Leshy to hold him down. Sorry for the delay, I had to eat dinner. Oh no, you're good, Nox. Don't sweat it. Do not sweat it. I'll say this: tuning into our little Slimeverse endeavors, it's not an urgency. It's not a priority. But I do thank you for sharing more of the epic fight that has been occurring, or that occurred within your D&D campaign. I do appreciate that still. We just need to get more of this stuff worked on. I am just trying to get this Lucy made. I should, if I really wanted to lock down and lock in for this, I would make like little cutaways for the building structures as a whole, but that's fine. I will leave it like that. Nox, you have amazing stories. I'm gonna say Nox's storytelling skills are elite, especially since this all happened in a freaking in their D&D campaign. What, yesterday, right, Nox? All this like occurring in such a short amount of time is super, super good. Though I can't slightly hint at this, because this has happened in the past, but certain thing has happened to the Violet Goddess that she takes certain things just to prevent something happening again. Okay, a little bit of a teaser of what's occurred. I'll say I don't know how much can be spoiled, which sucks. But I do appreciate that you guys are trying your best to showcase or like to elaborate on small details to other people here too. Because it is a bit annoying, and I do apologize that I have been trying to keep everything a bit more private until everything here in the Slimeverse video gets finalized. But I do appreciate you guys being very creative and trying to still share in a non-so-spoily manner. I do appreciate that too. And I do encourage it. If you guys want to share some things without like being too spoiler heavy on it to other people here during the stream times, you can. I do want to refrain on giving that like a full permission, because I know there's like a really tight line between not spoiling something and then just completely spoiling it. I should know, because I've accidentally spoiled things from time to time, and I'm really bad at that. I am horrendous at that. But if you guys can find that balance, then I highly encourage it too. We'll see, even if it doesn't look like it, I do listen to Nox's stories about Leshy, and I'll even sit through some of the stuff in the D&D shenanigans. Oh yeah, I'll say, because Nox's storytelling skills are elite. Whenever it does come to talking more about the Crooked Moon campaign that is going on, all of the future plans for Leshy, all that stuff is always really exciting to learn more about. I heard full permission floods the Discord. I would say do not spoil anything too crazy. Like I said, don't do it in a spoiler manner, but I think some of you are a lot better than others when it comes to that. So maybe I probably should rescind that statement just a little bit. Don't spoil stuff, guys. It's just I know some of you are a lot better with just hinting at things and not really detailing too much. But I would refrain from like trying to go full spoilery. I don't like these actual little shrubs. May need to change a little bit more too. Trying to add like little like globule trees into this little scene right here, but it's a little challenging. In another hint, she did acquire someone's assistance in it. Oh, there we go. See, that's fine. I'm only nervously sweating a tiny bit. I'm not full on sweating when some of these spoilers get said. Just a little mild sweating. So best not to spoil. I hope so. I really hope so. But we'll see. I'm a very alert, very weary in terms of some things that will be stated. And that will all I say. That's all I say. Val, you are allowed to know about it. I will tell you about it in DM. Thank you, Mike. Thank you as well. I'm trying my best to be like, yo, like, yeah, say some things that you want to say, like, go for it, yes, go for it, but then also, don't say too much, because I know you guys have been spending a really long time working on this, like, in behind the scenes, and I myself would be, wanting to showcase everything to as many people as possible too, so I know what it's like trying to hide a certain thing that you're working on and just wanting to tell everyone, but hopefully, I should give the full okay once this video is made, guys. Hopefully at the end of, not the end, but hopefully around the beginning of next month, this will be made and posted. So then after that, you guys will have full-ish reign, or like mostly foolish reign, to kind of showcase and go crazy and be like, oh yeah, this is what I've been working on. This is a canon thing. This is a canon thing. Oh, this is a canon thing. This is a very interesting thing. That's pseudo-canon too. Like, that's just a little bit more time, guys. That's all I ask for, is a little bit more time, and a little bit more time usually adds up to several weeks, but we're getting there. We are getting there. All these other depictions here are going to be a little bit quicker to draw, just because it's not like a whole skit, it's just some small scenes, so I'm fairly confident that at least around the first-ish, maybe second-ish week of December, we'll have all this prepared for you guys, and it will be posted. I just hope it doesn't take 2 months again, because my last video where I was working on Fateborn stuff, all of that basically took me 2 whole months to fully edit, and I just absolutely despise that, so I am trying to cut as many corners as possible. Everyone close to Leshy did their best to calm him down. He was practically incapable of moving, but the infection still had a strong grip on Leshy's mind. That's when Arvin had enough. He sprinted over, jumped on his back. With all the strength he could muster, Leshy's mask came off, the rock falling apart, leaving nothing but the mask and Murphy's unconscious body. Yo! Wait, so they ripped the mask off? Or did they rip the mask off specifically, and then it just, the rock falling apart, leaving nothing but the mask and Murphy's holy crap. Oh my. Several years later. It is not gonna take several years. It's not taking several years to finish this. I just am trying to hurry up, but like, I knew damn well that the time lapse for this was gonna be a lot longer, just because we were coloring everything, so basically a lot of the time got multiplied quite a bit, but it's okay. I don't mind it. I just hope that you guys have been very, very patient. I do appreciate that a lot. It's just, I'm trying everything in my power to just hurry up as well, too. It sucks, too, because I want to, like, ideate a bit more with, like, the architecture of the oozes, or, like, how these certain ships are going to look like, how certain things are going to look like, but I can't really sit down and really do that right now. I just need to keep on drawing and kind of just loosely ideate things for now, and then later on we have, like, videos that's, oh, here's the Usaic War. Wow, the structures in the Usaic War video look very different than the structures in the general Slimeverse video. Well, that's because we had a bit more time, and we can be a bit more niche on, we can focus more on, like, niches, right? Like, actually designing stuff for ooze architecture, actually designing stuff for, like, the military and different, like, mechs for the Slimeverse, right? We actually have time for that. So, yeah, none of this will be, like, fully one-to-one canon and how this looks, but hopefully you guys just get that, too. The mood was dire. They survived, yes, but this didn't feel like a victory. Leslie's skull still visibly infected by the heart splice, and Murphy showing no sign of walking or waking on his own. Not walking, waking. So Murphy couldn't wake up as well. Someone pisses off the green slime. Did he get zapped? And Peter Griffin dead pose. Oh yeah. I mean, the Peter Griffin dead pose, that is, we may add that in the future into one of our little skits. I do like skits, guys. Skits are fun. It's just, they take a minute. At least my pacing usually takes a minute. But I'm having fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying some of the tasks that have been given, or just like any of the different characters that you guys have been ideating to. Because I've been very much appreciating seeing all the stuff that's been shown. I can't say too much because I know I'm going to be bad with spoilers, so I just want you guys to know that I do appreciate the time that you guys have taken out to work on those. Let me have this kind of shrub right here. Very, very broad stuff here, too. There's nothing to pace. There's nothing to pace. But yeah, I hope that the help answering the question about the fancy stick she's using, like, again, it isn't for tobacco, for her case, yes. I would say knowing that, too, is greatly appreciated, because I guess when I was referring, when Starscream asked that question, I was like, oh, do slimes smoke? I was like, do they? I mean, there are slime drugs. That is a thing, because I know we asked, or Crochet asked that before, and I was like, oh yeah, we'll have like some pseudo Slimeverse Breaking Bad arc, because there's like some pseudo cartel and like mafia group that Rena was a part of, and obviously some illegal activities will have to like come from it. So we do have that being ideated for a later down the line type of structure or plots. But thank you for letting me know about that too, Mike. Isn't for tobacco. It's mostly used for aroma-related things or things that are harmless. Yes, it's not tobacco at all. The Violence Goddess does not smoke. No, not at all. Which is a good thing to learn about. Here we go. That's when Alistair noticed something moving in his bag. The eye of the white worm was wriggling, almost jumping out of his grasp. He grabbed the eye, and it didn't take too long for him to realize what it wanted. The eye pulled towards Leslie's mask. Oh my. So the worm went towards, the worm was going, the eye pulled towards Leslie's mask. He grabbed the eye. Oh my. I say I need to know what happens with the mask. As well as we can say it's also for stress relieving. That too. That needs to be mentioned as well. It is not tobacco, guys. That is that much we must confirm. But that will be said, there will be Slimeverse drugs. there will be conflict related to that. That'll probably be one of the things that some of the PD or like the pseudo slime PD is going to be confronting too. So stay tuned for whatever plot points may occur there. We may even have like a little sub story going on for the PD as well, like some side tale. Like maybe some people want to voice the characters there, and like maybe one of the main antagonists is probably one of Rena's mafia family members. Potential. I'm just spitballing. I'm not saying this is canon. I'm just throwing some ideas out there. But we will have some smaller stories to tell in the Slimeverse as opposed to like our main story that's going on with the Athesian. We will have some smaller stuff going on that some people may or may not be interested in. And I hope so. Hope some people will tune into those as well. After consuming the others, Alistair took the eye closer to Leslie's skull. A pale violet light engulfed the eye, and in a bright flash, everything went dark for the party. And after a bright flash, so wait, did the party get knocked out? Glow appears, as well as we can say it's also for stress relieving. And Cleo appears. and it gets very things. The stress will have to occur, or the stress relief will be needed. How does that feel? And we have some general shrubs here ideated, so we can also just add some more tree shapes as a pseudo background. Feels a little empty, but it's okay. I'll say the architecture, like a lot of the environment here within the Slimeverse, it does feel a little too close to earthy in terms of some of these shapes, but I will be changing this up as time goes on. I'll try to make them look more slime-esque in appearance. But for now, we'll leave it like this. We'll leave it like this. Because I'm trying to use like my general memory, or like my general like image library. Is that the word? I don't know. I'm trying to draw this from like memory of like what I think a tree would potentially look like, but it's not paying off too well. While also making it look a little bit different too. Lux and Volo's first day on board. Crew member, why isn't he wearing a shirt? Lux, you're lucky I could get him to wear pants. You're lucky I could even get him to wear that. It's like, wait, he's shirtless. I mean, that's okay. I'm sure somebody would be questioning it, but I would be like, fine. It's like, it's all good. They're a little shirtless. It's okay. We all have various different backgrounds with a lot of Slimeverse crew. But I'm sure someone would be like, wait, what? Is Volo? Is Milo okay? Are they fine? It's like, don't worry about it. Very angst, or very prone to cause some chaos. I was like, well, it's not the first time where we have a lot of chaotic endeavors going on, but at least looks very, very helpful. First day on the ship would be crazy. Including, it's also used for the funny thing, I mentioned you in DM! Yes, I would say that is also very important to know about that I can't spoil, but thank you as well for clarifying that to me, Kay. Okay, that's ideated there. We got like a general sketch for this here. I'll leave it like that. And then we can work a little bit more on the other stuff. Oh, did you see the Susie drawing? I sent you. Yes, I did see that. I believe I thumbs it up. Did I? Or did you send something else right now? What's this important discussion right here? We'll have to be... Oh, no. That's bad. That's not good. Okay. I just saw the session got canceled. No. I did see the image in particular, Lotus. Yeah, I saw it. It was actually really, really cool. Very lovely, as always. Let me share that too. Okay. Have any side love story or ships in this lore? There's a ton, Manchika. If you're talking about like side stories and ships or like romance and stuff like that, there are quite a few. There are a lot of them. Some of them are within the Ephesian crew themselves. Some of them have occurred with like different NPCs or different other characters that have been developed in the past. I know some individuals here have actually made some other characters in OCs that are like lovers, and some of them are like enemies to lovers. So there's a bunch. I'm drawing Levant in digital so that I can color him. Ooh, okay. So you are coloring Levant right now. Hopefully that's a lot of fun. I hope that's a lot of fun. What colors are you trying to go for? Like, obviously, they are a violet slime, but are you trying to implement any unique color palette or color design with their clothes or maybe their hair in particular, Starscream? I'm hoping you are enjoying it. I ship Lux with their pistols. I ship Lux with these weapons. I mean, it's fair. I would say there's no other trustier companion to Lux than, well, I guess you could say Volo or Milo as well. But aside from them, there's no other trustier companion to Lux than those two dual pistol blades. You could argue. I'm sure some other individuals in the Slimeverse would probably have a similar stance in that approach. Whereas, I believe somebody wanted to romance the coffee machine in the Ephesian. I guess it's not really a good comparison, but I hope you get what I mean. And so somebody wanted to romance the coffee machine. I'm not sure if it was Zen, but I think somebody was mentioning that before. I don't remember fully. Oh, to that question, yes, there's a romance going on. Looks at Mika and Callahan. True. Looks at... Where are they? Looks at Mika and Callahan right here. Two of the OG crew members that are within our Slimeverse Season 0. Hopefully, we'll be able to get that comic working on next year as well. But there are a lot of ships. Hollow has a ship with Rena. I did showcase them recently, right here. Hollow and Rena are a thing as well too. And I think that's just a couple of the ships that are going on. Nothing else too crazy, but hopefully if any other people want to showcase like a fanfic, or they want to showcase more canon stories that they are working on in the Slimeverse and regarding two ships or any other romantic plot points, they're more than welcome to share it. What color slimes would be most likely to join the Mafia? Green slimes for sure, red slimes for sure, yellow, green, red, yellow, in particular would be like more in the line of crime. Purple slimes, because purple slimes hate being sanitation workers. Like a lot of them hate being their role, so purple slimes would be fitting. I think that's pretty much it. You would have like the muscle, sort of like the face, like a pseudo a guy that's kind of like able to swindle their way out of deals, so like a yellow slime. And then green slimes, because a lot of them tend to be gunners and marksmen, so you would have like those as like the predominant colors for the crew. But you can always alternate. You can always find a way to add a different slime color into the mix. And that's something why I am a fan of having like different roles associated with different slime colors. Because you could even like argue a blue slime as like maybe a schematics maker for the crime group. Like maybe they want to do like a hit on like a rival mafia's household hollow. Like maybe the blue slime will like draw like a schematics blueprints layout of the entire house and be like, oh, this is where you're gonna do the hits. Over here is like the treasure room, over here is like the bathroom, over here is where they keep their Romana collection, and over here is like the brawling room where they like box and whatnot. So that's you can make an argument for like pretty much any color if you are if you think if it's the most fitting. Oh, that was a joke, but yes, Taka had a steamy relationship with the ship's coffee machine. Okay, listen, I didn't know if it was or wasn't a joke at the time, but thank you for clarifying that, Zen. There is no relationship with the coffee machine. There's none. So keep that in mind. There's no canon relationship at all with them. So we will leave that at that. Can I send a meme with one blank word bomb? You can, Strider. You can, but depending what it is, I may or may not be able to share it. Glocks X Lux, the ultimate fanfic. Glocks X Lux. I can send my work in progress in art. Please do, Starscream. What is it? 10:22. Okay, so we still got quite a bit of time. It is a bit more of a yappy stream, guys, just because I am taking things a bit more lax. I've said it like a million times, but I hope you can understand why I'm not like super spending a lot of time drawing on this. I should keep working on it because I should be even more ahead of schedule. But today is primarily just going to be me writing a lot of stuff and trying to get like all these scenes ideated in a timely manner. But yeah, we are just chilling for the most part. Let me draw some of these ships too. Oh, plenty. I would say that even Hollow would say that there are plenty of stories as well within the Slimeverse that do relate to romance, drama, action, mystery, plot points. So much that we can do. So much. Ballerina Art of Thing draws fan art. Wait, did you not know that, Lotus? I'm pretty sure you were here for that. That was a while ago. I believe so. Someone needs to clean up the crime scenes. I guess at the time of the story, like in context of season 0, they're not a thing, I believe, Hollow, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I think this is something that develops later on, because Rina and Hollow, like all of them join around the same time in season 0, so this would hopefully be something that, I don't want to put words in Hollow's mouth, but this is something that I'm guessing is later on, but I don't know fully. Oh no. Currently the yearning phase, but yes. Okay, there we go. I should have just read a little bit farther down. Glad you got what I was going for. Let's go. Give me some purple slime goons who are just dumbasses but are so funny and wholesome, even if they are bad guys. You can make goons. You can make a lot of goonies for like a mafia or anything like that too. Yes, it is currently in the works. Our besties are trying. Yes, okay, so it is. I didn't want to put words in the mouth. I just need to read a little bit farther down, and then I will see. Sorry about that, guys. The walls of the cave were lined with all kinds of fungi and moss and other foliage. Not much of a note was in there, except for a small satyr child weeping in the corner. Alistair approached the child. It turned into terror. All he did was point to something behind the wall before turning away once more. Okay. Mika trying her best to get Hollow with Rina. Now Flores has joined in the pursuit of helping. I forget about Flores too. In the pursuit of helping the girly pop now. Later on, they need to have their useless lesbian phase. Fair enough. Fair enough. There needs to be the phases where a lot of the conflict, the drama maybe revolves around them too. Maybe some situations occur where they need to be a bit closer and kind of rely on one another's skills to get through a situation, and that's when they realize maybe... Actually, I'm putting words in mouth again. I'm sorry. I'm going on a tangent again. I'm sorry. But hopefully some future plots will occur later on that some people will hopefully be interested in, because I would like to see some romantic plot points within our Slimeverse endeavors, and it seems like you guys are cooking in regards to that too, so I'm always excited to see what happens later on. Let me get this little fighter ship that's going to destroy this innocent Ooze tribe family going on right here too. Okay. Further up Valis? No, they slowly... Oh, did I miss it? Did I miss another one? They formed them... Oh, I see. They found themselves back in the Heartsblight Forest, but something felt off. The trees were shifting as if they blended into one another and only existed whilst perceived. That's when they noticed two figures in the dark. A satyr woman clutching a skull mask to her chest before handing it to the other humanoid figure. The trees shifted once more. This time they've stood in front of a dark cave. I see. Sorry that I missed that one too. I'm so sorry about that, Nox. Okay. Oh, or is it? They slowly turned around, their gaze met by a giant rotting stag that stood directly behind them. Oh god. Yeah, I did miss that. I'm so sorry about that, Nox. Oh, Bowser, when you sent me a thumbs up the other day, I said, oh, gee, Bowser's busy. He must have completed the Slimeverse stuff, or I'm dumb, and he's taking a break. I would say around the time I did the thumbs up, I finished a good bit of it, Lotus. Like, I think when I sent that, I was probably, like, up around to, like, this point. So it was like somewhere in one of these two scenes where they were talking and there were Miri and Cleo were doing a bit of sly remarks to one another. So I did take a bit of a break, and then these last few scenes we just kind of ideated and drew out at the beginning of today. So yeah, that's basically it. So I think around then I was kind of like stopping some of my endeavors for the Slimeverse for the day. Oh no. Just helping with it, and even setting up decorating certain places for date nights. I have to go, getting ready to play D&D. Take it easy, Fluffy. Take it easy so much, and please let me know how it goes. I hope it goes very, very well. I'm excited to see what happens. But yeah, take it easy, Fluffy, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully whenever you do come back, and maybe if it's tomorrow, just another future stream, we'll have some more stuff to share and showcase with you and everyone here. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, and good luck with the session. Have a wonderful, wonderful session. Valleys, whispered DM, Hollow gave me idea, and I doodled it to your eyes only. Oh, let me see this real quick. From Mike as well. Oh! Wait, actually, that's a really good idea, too. In regards to what you sent me, Kay, that is a goated idea. And if Hollow gave you that idea, big shout out to Hollow as well. I was like, you guys are cooking. You guys are cooking an absolutely incredible. I can't say what it is. I'm trying to like beat around the bush, but you guys are working on incredible artworks and incredible ideas. So I'll leave it, leave it like that. But thank you again for showcasing that too. I love Miri. Mike did a good job, Mother Miri. I'll say Mike did an incredible job. So a huge shout out does go to them as well, because they worked on Miri very much in advance. I forgot when it was specifically Mike, but it was definitely like at least like a month ago, maybe way more than a month ago. So having that asset there prepared, and I already thought about having like a little skits going on. I think I may have talked to Mike about that during one of the streams. So having Mike work on their Kitsune Violet slime, and having all those assets prepared in time made my life so much easier. But all I need to do is just a little bit of like a temporary placeholder for the yellow slime, and maybe that'll be somewhat of a canon design. Maybe that'll just be one of her appearances. The beautiful thing, or the great thing about Cleo, is that Cleo can change their appearance way more than most of the other Pantheon members do. Most of the other Pantheons either swap from their avatar / slime form to their more divine form, but Cleo, wanting to be in the limelight at all times, is always putting up a different facade, a different mask, as you would say. So that's something that is fairly important to kind of like get across to a lot of different individuals within the Slimeverse. Sometimes Cleo may not even look like themselves, like right here. They may not even look yellow at all. They are like one of the best shapeshifters in regards to the whole pantheon. So there could be some drama. There could even be like some individuals that she'll like look at, or she'll transform them into, like she'll transform into them, and that'll cause even more plot. Like, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but let's say Hollow and Rena, or like maybe like have been interested, or not, how do I explain? Let me reset that. The yellow goddess Cleo is interested in the relationship, or the potential relationship, between Rena and Hollow, right? So much to the point where she wants to stir up a little bit of chaos or drama, and she will put on a different mask or a different appearance to look like Rena. And then that can spark up a lot of different issues in that scenario too. Not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying that they are more of like a bit of a trickster in a way, and they want to cause a lot of drama and chaos and storylines in the future. So that's something that they will also stir strings up, and you won't know it's them until it's too late, unless they want to make themselves known. And imagine it's like, oh, I'm falling for you. You're amazing. You're incredible. And this whole time, you were Cleo! You weren't even the individual I loved! I don't know who to love anymore! This is horrible! That's an example! It's an example, Hollow. It's an example! I'm not saying that's actually gonna happen! I'm not saying that's actually gonna happen! I'm just saying that was an example. I didn't know who else to say, but it was just, since your Slime and Rena were at the top of my mind right now, because we were talking about that recently, I just wanted to have that as a pseudo thing. But Cleo would also engage in stuff like that because she wants to be inspired by different storylines and different getting the headset or the mindset of different slime individuals too. Okay. Oh, I spaced out for a second. Oh no. Oh god. I'll be with that one slime dating mouse, even though I'm on another project. Thank you for the chance. It really made me smile. And I am appreciative for all the work that you have showcased as well, Lotus. I do apologize that I did kind of take you out of that as well, just because I forgot that I needed that deity in particular to be a bit more spoilery heavy, one that I can't show too much to even the Pantheon team themselves. But I do appreciate, I am happy that you guys are having fun working on other Slimeverse stuff. I can fix her trust. Can you, Space Buns? Can you fix the Observer and Cleo? I mean, if you say so, if you think you can, I mean, out of the Slimeverse canon, you are more than welcome to try. You can go for it. out of canon. Apparently, I just destroyed Hollow in the DM. Wait, did you? What did you showcase some drawing or some idea particularly? Alright, did some testing of the zombie mod. It's functioning very well. I did see small issues, not bugs, but just some inconveniences. That's good to hear, though, Sun Avatar, that at least it's working well. It's working well or functioning well. And at least there's not too many severe bugs going on right now, too. Also, hello, Meep. Hello. We're talking about Slimeverse stuff and working on that at the same time, too. It's always good to see you. Are you working on OC stuff, art stuff? Are you chilling? How's your day going, Meep? I hope it's going well. Also, I didn't know if you answered this yesterday's stream. I may have missed the comments, but are you getting Reanimal? I think it's called. It's made by the, what was it? The Little Nightmares developers. I don't know why I had a brain fart there. Sorry about that. But I hope you're doing well. You're drawing. Let's go. That's good to hear. Oh no, it's Hollow spaced out. It was just an idea, Hollow. It wasn't anything too crazy to pay attention to. It was just a little like a situation that Cleo would very much do to spark up some drama and to spark up some entertainment and some inspiration for her own roles. Who's to say that Cleo won't make some plot points in relation to the Ephesian in the future for some little dramas for one of her underlings to star in? You know, maybe she wants Romana to be to have a very big, strong, capable red slime named Kala. It's not like Callahan, it's like Callahunk or something else, and it's like loosely based off of Callahan. So she's like orchestrating some different romances or other ideations for some of her underlings to partake in, some of her actresses and actors that she is going to be having in store for later on. The stag didn't seem to acknowledge anyone aside from the poor little satyr in the corner. Mindlessly whispering, my vessel, my vessel. It slowly attempts to drag itself towards the child. At first, the party tried to simply block its passage, but this didn't deter the stag. Oh, okay. But otherwise, the mod is perfectly functional. That's good to hear, SANavatar. Like I said, I don't know too much about, I guess, testing like issues and stuff like that when it comes to software and whatnot, but I'm happy that the mod's working for you. I know Koopa's been trying to like test out a lot of different bugs and whatnot too for their VTubing software. So it's very interesting to see that we have a lot of developers into the mix as well too. Seeing the small creature cry into the dark, something inside Arvin snapped. The kobold skeleton drew his gun and shot the stag in the skull, point blank. It let out the same ghostly howl as Leshy did after emerging from the cocoon. Then it fades to nothing. Damn. She Zeus's people? She Zeus's people? I mean, like, kind of, in a way. If I'm else I could help, thank you, Lotus. If Cleo ever did that, I would pull the legendary weapon, also known as the Chancla. Oh, I don't want to fix the observer. I like my men horrible. Apparently, what the fuck, Space? I don't want to fix the observer. That's crazy. I'm drawing. I am 100%. I'm so sorry if I'm behind on some comments, Meep, but that's good to hear that you are getting Reanimal. I may or may not get it, because if I'm not mistaken, it's co-op, right, Meep? For Reanimal, I may play with Hades, but I'm not too sure, but we'll see. I sent a bunch of work in progress in art. I'll add more colors, though. Thank you for that 2-star stream. Thank you for letting me know in regards to that. I'm going to be very excited to see that, too. And if you do have to leave early star stream, please let me know, because I can always showcase that a bit earlier, too. Gotta go, guys. I'm heading to church. Have a great time at church, Lotus. Farewell, farewell, farewell. I don't know if you want me to showcase something as well. Let's just say he fought the individual. Let's just say she thought the individual was the goddess. Or she thought. And she's informed me a certain individual will be doomed seeing that person in that form. Kala damn. I started immediately hissing when you said that. It was just a scenario. I'm sorry. It's not canon. It's not canon at all, BK. It's not canon. I'm sorry. I was just having it as like a little like explanation or just a hypothetical. Just to kind of show you the tendencies of Cleo specifically and how she loves starting a lot of shit. She loves shit stirring. Oh, so you know my dream, right? Your dream, like dreaming like sleep or like actual like ambitions? Because I believe what you said, you wanted to be a programmer. If you're talking about your actual goals, right, Strider? Like you wanted to work with like coding / programming, but I could be wrong. Mika merely feels disturbance in the force. Oh god, no. Indeed it is. It can have up to 4 people for Reanimal. Damn, I thought it was only 2, but it can have up to 4 people. That's actually really crazy. I may be playing that then, Meep. I was terrible. I'm so happy you weren't here when I played Little Nightmares. Because when I played Little Nightmares 1, I was terrible. I was absolutely terrible at that game. So I'm happy that you weren't here for that. But if I do play Reanimal, if I do get it, I will stream it. So I will see. I was there! I hope you're lying. I really hope you're lying. Hey, we're talking about me. Gets this, remember? Also, the swing guy and Spino from Pokemon Horizon anime are the most recent one. Gets us excluded. And we can't forget about Metalcore, Space Bun's initial crush, initial beloved too. I was there, just didn't say anything. I'm not lying, Val. Okay, what part? Did I get stuck on anything? Did I get stuck on anything? And if so, what did I get stuck on, me? What did I get stuck on particularly for like a whole hour and a half? I won't say it, but if you were actually there, maybe tune in later. Maybe you didn't tune in on the beginning. So I'll take your word for it. I will take your word for it, though, Meep. I will believe. Also, my future device is in the country. Yippee! Oh, for the emulating of things that you own in person, Space Buns. As the stag faded, so did the mindscape around them. Waking back in the real world, Murphy slowly woke up as well. Okay. I mean, I need to know more as well, too. You're ready to be a programmer and I'm working on a project? Hee hee. What project? Can you share said project at all, Strider? I mean, that's good to hear that you're working on stuff that you are passionate about. I will say this for anyone that is on the younger side, too. For anyone that is passionate about a certain thing, they want to achieve a certain goal within just the near future. If you want to do that, always find time for it earlier than later, because the older you get, the less time you'll have to work on those things. So if you are truly passionate about a certain thing, please find the time to work on that. It's a secret? All good, Strider. I think my brain needs a break. I'll be back for art showcase. All good, Holo. Take it easy. Hopefully it wasn't a little too much, like overstimulation in regards to some ideation that could happen later on. But yeah, we will have art showcase as always. But yeah, take it easy, Holo. Get the rest that you deserve as well, or at least get the break that you deserve also. Core is not that evil next to those who, though, like, I can trust him with a kid. Also, yes, I can also play Infinity Nikki or Nike again. Finally, Infinity Nikki. I don't know. That game strikes a bell. I know it's... I don't think that's that one, like, tasteful game with the individuals with the guns. I think Infinity Nikki's like what the more like the game where there's like a lot of really good outfits and like a lot of like really pretty stuff going on. I don't remember too much of Infinity Nikki because I don't think I've ever played it. I'm gonna show you when I'm done. Got you, Strider. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Oh, good, Holo. Yeah, I would say take the break that you need, Holo. Absolutely. Please take the break. I don't know if it was a little bit too much for the ideation that I was saying, but it is something that Cleo would totally do, and I'm not saying that will totally not happen in the near future, where this yellow goddess right here will not pull the strings or try to manipulate or try to pretend to be somebody in the Ephesian crew just to get an interesting, juicy plot point going. You know, that could be something. The thing I kind of pulled at I did for when you played No I'm Not a Human, just stop by. Oh, I got you. So what you watch? Oh, yeah, I remember you did stop by for No I'm Not a Human, and I think you were also playing around that time too, so you didn't want to get too many spoilers, but I got you. It's all good. Don't sweat it at all. Arvin asked if he was alright. Absent-mindedly, he waved off any concern about himself, only having a headache. After shaking off the delirium, Murphy looked around for his mask in a panic. Arvin calmed his worries as he handed him the mask. They went on a bit of a back and forth to ask Murphy on what just happened. BRB, all good, Vinchiga. BRB, that's all okay. Open world dress-up game, the pink-haired girl with the weird cat. Okay, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. It's just when I think of, I think Nikki or Nike, I think of that one game that people play that's just like the women with the guns, and I was like, I've never touched that game, but for some reason, it's like a super, I mean, not for some reason, we know why it's successful. Anybody that's a gacha gamer knows why that Nike game is successful, but I confuse it for the other game that you are talking about, and I have seen the one you've mentioned before, Space Buns. I've just never played it. You might also know it for the nuclear drama that was the developers changing the intro scenes for no reason. Also them being greedy. Oh yes, we love greedy gacha corporations that are just trying to nickel and dime every single player for what they're worth. It's fantastic. It totally is, and definitely don't hate it at all. Oh god. Indeed. Okay. Did you get a certain ending, or did you beat your No I'm Not a Human run, Meep? What ending? I guess I can't really say that because I want to play it again at some point in the future, but I am curious what ending did you get? Like if you got like a good ending or if you got like a bad ending specifically, but not like knowing the specifics at all. Someone told me the ending I got was bad, but I felt like it was kind of okay. I don't want to spoil it too much since you have been playing it. I don't know if you got the ending that I got, but I basically got like the violence route. And I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna say too much outside of that, but I basically got like a violent ending, and we'll leave it there. But I was like, wait, is this the bad ending? I mean, it feels like we're kind of like doing some not okay stuff, like not good, but we're not doing like necessarily like the bad thing where maybe like I don't know, people die or like everyone dies and whatnot. But I don't remember too much. It was a good game though. I do like No I'm Not a Human. That was one of the W games outside of I guess mouthwashing too. Mouthwashing was a really fun game. Not fun, but not fun at all. It was not fun. it was traumatizing, but it was I say fun in the sense that it was something that was really deep and interesting according to like the plot structure that was shown right there. But it wasn't fun. I don't know if I should put that word in my mouth. Don't worry, I know it's hypothetically, but still me could be like, I sense disturbance. Who's trying to touch my man? Oh god, no. The Pale Visitor. I didn't know there was so many ships with a Pale Visitor, Space Buns, until you showed me some of those Tumblr posts. I was like, wait, the Pale people ship the Pale Visitor with like the main with the MC. I was like, what? That's a thing? I just thought they were just some random I guess what were they called? I already forgot what the enemies were called, but like the Inhuman people, I thought he was just like a really strong individual. And apparently the Pale Human wasn't the strongest one, according to the Pale Human. Like they said there was somebody that they work for too. So I would have loved to have gotten that far to see who like the head honcho was. I may just look it up. Maybe I'll do like a run or two in the future and see if we can get to that point, if they do actually show them at all. Yeah, I would love to see more of that too. He explained how Leshy's powers originate from a soul fragment of Gorthos sealed inside the mask. He told him that this forest is where Leshy was born, and that whatever they did inside that dream erased Gorthos' control. The explanation is that the eye completely devoured the mind of Gorthos shard inside of Leshy. His powers remain. Oh. So wait, the powers originated from the soul fragment of Gorthos sealed inside the mask. And then, so wait, when the mask was removed, were all the powers gone, or was it just still there? That is really interesting, too. Where the origin comes from. Nice. Let me get more of this also going on here, too. But there's so many things when it comes to No, I'm Not a Human that I do have questions for. But, I mean, we'll probably save that for another time. Who knows? Murphy assured them that while he wears Leshy's skull, no other creature can take control over him like this again. The only reason it happened was because a piece of Gorthos was already inside and got stronger from getting closer to Gorthos himself. Okay. Not to spoil, but I found a theory that I vibe with so much. Can't wait for you to play it again if you do so on stream. What does the theory relate to in particular, Space Buns? Is it more in line with the Pale Visitors, or is it for something else? Because I don't know how deep we'll get into another run. I got a lot farther than I thought I was going to. Well, I guess part of that was from backseating that occurred during the spookathon, because apparently one of the people told me like, oh yeah, if you do this, you'll be fine. Like this person's not a visitor, that person's a visitor. So I should have probably have refrained from that, or I was still trying to look for like any suggestions from you guys and be like, oh, is this guy sus? Is this guy not sus? And like I like that interactive experience. But I guess when people full on know whether somebody is a visitor or someone isn't, I guess that does kind of ruin the fun a bit. It is more of like initially knowing or like trying to figure out as a crew to see who is and who isn't suspicious. Lady Death. Ooh, okay. I would say I don't know anything about Lady Death, but if that's where the theory revolves around, honestly, I kind of want to know. Is it like super spoilerly heavy, Space Buns? Because I kind of want to learn a little bit more too in relation to that. Oh, by the way, Val, just letting you know, everyone is randomly generated, so not everyone's going to be the same. Yes! So on that note, Mike, at least from what Hades told me, some people are always guaranteed to be visitors. Some people are guaranteed to not be visitors. And then there's some people that can or cannot be visitors. Okay, how to explain this? Some individuals have the chance to either be a visitor or not be a visitor. And then some individuals are always visitors and not visitors. So if that is the case, then that is quite interesting, because then you can go through a bit of trial and error for at least the ones that you know for a fact aren't going to be visitors. But then for the ones that you are a bit suspicious, or like they were visitors from before, then that's also a bit of a problem. Hey, Koopa! Welcome, Koopa! bienvenidos. I hope tú tienen un día bien bueno. I hope. I hope you're having a really good day. I butchered that statement entirely in Spanish. I'm sorry, but welcome, Koopa. I don't even know why I said that in Spanish. I just felt like saying it. But hello. We are very much ahead of schedule right now, Koopa. I was gonna work on these scenes today, but fortunately enough, we had enough time after stream and before stream to basically finish everything up here. So we are loosely working on some of the scenes, filler scenes for the other parts of the Slimeverse video. Nothing too crazy, just a scene where some of the slime individuals are going to siege the Ooze tribe, and the Ooze tribe is going to basically burn down, and the war is happening, a lot of war crimes are going to occur. So nothing too crazy at the moment, but hopefully you're doing well. It's very nice. I am a visitor! Zen, you're not a visitor. Zen, you're not a visitor. Zen, you better be lying. You better be lying. I can't afford to shoot you too. I don't want to lose. You know what? Even if you are a visitor, I'm not gonna use a shotgun. I refuse. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. Only certain important characters are gonna stay the same. Yes, that is true. But like again, it's randomly generated. It's a low chance you're gonna get the same character again in another run. Damn, is that true though, BK? There's a chance that I'm not gonna get the exact people that we had before. We got quite a few people, but hopefully if we can learn who is always guaranteed to be a visitor and who isn't. Like, I'm curious if like the daughter per se is always a visitor or maybe always isn't a visitor, because then we could like save certain individuals that we know aren't going to basically just end our run. But that's good to hear. Oh, it's all good. Spanish is good. Let's go. Yesterday I finished another add-on to the engine. Got the body leaning with the head. Congrats on that too, Koopa. I know, well, Sun Avatar's been trying to work on their mod and trying to get some fixes going. And I didn't mention, like, oh yeah, Koopa's been working on their VTubing software for Linux. And they've been running into like some bugs and trying to get that fixed up too. So it is cool to see you guys working on your own stuff in relation to like software endeavors. And I hope that goes well and there's not too many hiccups for today and just for the near future. But then again, I don't know all the intricacies when it comes to software development, but I'm wishing you both the best in your own specific endeavors. I got so scared when your voice got all serious. I mean, I just listen, Starscream. One of my loyal crewmates just said that they were a visitor, and there wasn't the /J at the end of that statement. So I had to put on the stern face. I'm sorry. I had to. It was only mandatory. It had to happen. No, I meant visitor like a house guest. And then Mickey just starts bonking. I'm a house guest. Stop it. No. To be fair, Taka would talk in that manner. Taka would say it like that after like a really dire or really like serious context or slew of dialogue lines have been stated. It's like, I'm a visitor. We don't know, like a house guest. Stop it. The basics of the theory from memory is that Lady Death made a test kinda like the plague, but with visitors. The MC, since he wants to die so badly and is a hermit, is chosen to save the world with his actions, but I could remember the theory wrong. Oh, wait, so they made like a test plague, like kind of like the plague, but with the visitors? So then what the theory is basically stating that Lady Death was the one to originally make the visitors, and the MC wants to die so badly in the hermit, but chose to save the world as actions. So the MC is destined to save the world? I'm so curious to see that. Because if that theory is true, I think that would make a lot of sense why the cultists are kind of like worshipping Death or worshipping Lady Death in particular. I would like to learn a bit more of that theory, because I mean that probably might that makes a lot of sense in my head. I just don't know if that's actually what they're going for. I wonder if I don't know what the true ending is for No, I'm Not a Human, but if we can get to that, I would like to see if what would occur there too. Oh no, progress, not a perfection, but I really hope to see more progress as well. What are the plans looking like for you today though, Koopa? I'm very curious. Are you gonna do another software stream? Are you gonna be playing any games in particular? More Hollow Knight, more Crossworlds? What's the plan looking like for you today? With that said, he donned the mask once more and unleashed Leshy back into the world. Oh my. Doing this regular war as per usual, that she suddenly remembered what he did prior and sank to his knees. He was visibly distressed and desperately tried to apologize. Sad puppy. Arvin, ever vigilant, comforted the creature, assuring it wasn't his fault, while checking on the others lest she noticed something. He still has wings! Let's go! He still has the wings! Not strong enough to fly yet, but he was ecstatic, zooming around the clearing with joy. That's good at least. He's still having the wings, a very important thing, or at least one of the things that Nox was talking about in the past too. But she's still having the wings is very, very lovely. And hopefully, eventually being able to fly with them would be really cool. Just letting you know, every time I use the hammer, it's non-lethal. Thank goodness. Which one is more lethal though than Mike? Are the bonks more lethal or the sprays more lethal? I'm actually curious. Oh, neither, Captain. You haven't seen the lethal one yet. It's like, wait, what? Wait, what did you say, Mike? Oh, nothing. Oh god, no. Today the Crossworld SpongeBob event ended too. Oh, so it ended today. Not sure. It's Sunday. I don't have that many plans for Sunday. I can do another software stream today. Got you, Koopa. I do apologize if I don't tune into some of the streams every now and then too, because I've been going to sleep like around like 9ish, 10ish. And sometimes I don't get notifications for some reason, but hopefully I can catch the stream if you do end up doing that today as well. I would love to see more software stuff. Oh, yeah, and depending on the ending you will get also, I don't think that there's a true ending yet. Last time I checked, it's still ongoing, but I could be wrong. Wait, No, I'm Not a Human isn't finished? I thought No, I'm Not a Human was done a long time ago. Is it still in early access? BK just nervously sweating and just being happy as can be. Oh no. Like, nothing to see here, Captain. Nothing at all. Don't worry about it. You have nothing to fear. Let me get these ships also rendered here too. These little devastating machinations that the oozes have yet to see. And oh boy, they're in for a storm. What? Don't act. You shouldn't be surprised when the oozes won't go down without a fight, because they themselves have their own practice and their own means of defense. So yeah, big wild god transformations, druidic magic, shamanistic tendencies. People will get like lightning bolted and stuff like that left and right. So the oozes aren't these uber super loving people either too. They will fight back, and rightfully so, because we were the ones to commit the assault first. Oh yes, the Colonel did tell us. Okay. I think those ships are fine. Don't worry about Val. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Captain, you have no worries about anything within my arsenal. It's a-okay. Of course. My weapons are just very, very limited in supply right now. Mika just nervously sweating. Oh, Mika nervously sweating. Be like, wait, why do you have that overly large sword over there? What overly large sword, Captain? Nothing to be seen here. Oh god, no. I would be just nervously sweating too. I'm sure there's a lot of secrets that a bunch of the individuals within our Slimeverse crew are hiding from me. I'm not that much of a fool, but I know as long as it isn't overly harmful, it should be fine. It should be okay. I'm just using some of my culture tendencies on offense. Okay. Some of your cultural tendencies. Fair enough, fair enough. As we get these are horrible ships, by the way. These are terrible. But I mean, I haven't had the time to design them. It's fine. We'll just leave it like this for now. Get some little fins going. More rounded architecture too, something I'm trying to work on. At least a short one. I don't think people will love watching the software streams. There's still more to do for the leaning mechanic that I could do, making it a setting that can be adjusted, just like I did for the drop down to select the camera. Okay. I mean, it is fun to see those software from time to time too, though, because I remember SANI Avatar streamed a while back their Blender stuff too. They were working on the game developmental things, and I got to see a little bit more of that, and also them like work on their own VTuber model, or I guess their own like 3D model for whenever they were streaming. So, at least for me, I always do like learning just a little bit more. Even though I struggle to keep up with it sometimes, I still do appreciate stuff like that. Bonus action, Winged Scion. Oh, Leshy can empower his wings for an hour, increasing his base speed to 60 feet. Whilst empowered, Leshy is resistant to piercing, slashing, bludgeoning damage. If he takes the dash action, he can roll and expend a Draugr dice, multiply the results by 5, and add it to the movement for his turn, or for this turn. This feature recharges on a short/long rest, or if Leshy expends a Draugr dice, no action required. Damn, I would say that sounds pretty nice. It even makes you resistant to piercing, slashing, bludgeoning damage, as if Leshy wasn't tanky already. We got even more tankiness, which is perfectly understandable. Oh, here we go. Including my other uncle told me it's always good to be prepared, paired. Including my auntie figure, made sure that I had enough weapons to defend myself or protect people I love with them, or love them. That's understandable too. Like I said, as the captain of the Athesian, I am very, very well aware that you all have your own means of finding ways to protect yourself and protect our crew. So if you have a specific reasoning for having all those armaments, like I can't even think. I can't even count how many there are, but that's fine. That's a-okay. I do have to see if I could fix the stream UI, because the flocky stuff stopped working, not sure why. I'll have to do some research. Got you, Koopa. Hopefully it's not too troublesome, though. Like I said, every time you, SANavatar, or other people here that are working on development, game development, or software stuff and whatnot run into issues, all I can really say is that I just hope you're able to find a resolution. Because, I mean, it's a lot of critical thinking and problem solving, it sounds like. When it comes to, like, programming and coding and stuff like that, that's what it sounds like. Like, there's always, like, something to kind of, like, resolve as well. I'm not too sure if that is the case, or if it's, like, a constant loop of trying to figure out a problem. But if that is, like, something that you guys enjoy, then that's always cool to hear. Oops, I meant, protect to love. Got you. Fear not, Leshy's trauma isn't over yet. After all, Gorthos is waiting. Oh yes, Gorthos is waiting, and more issues and more conflicts will occur in the future. But I do appreciate all the stuff that you have been sharing so far. It sounds so badass, Nox. It sounds so badass, and I can't thank you enough for sharing more of the, especially the fight encounter, since this was something that has been brewing for a while. And I know you yourself were super excited for this, so I'm just happy that it did play out in the way that you wanted it to play. Because it's really cool. It's very cool to see stuff like this. Including you gave me the role to be the guardian of the ship, so I have to be prepared for anything to happen, or what like the others say, I have to be strapped, or as this colloquial term, this little slang term that I've heard within your slime crew, Captain, I gotta be strapped. It's just hearing Mike or hearing Mika say that would be so funny. It's like I've learned this specific term from being around other people here. But this is the end of the Leshy boss fight. Yes, but it's also the beginning of more cool things to come. And I'm excited to see what will occur in the next couple sessions too, Nox, seeing other big conflicts happening on the rise. No, I'm not sure what they mean by that, Captain, when they say strapped. I don't know what they're saying specifically, but I've tried to keep my armaments prepared. Oh my. I had a soundboard with all the different parts of the Hollow Knight boss theme and sound effects. I had actually had to practice the timing. Oh, and could everybody hear the soundboard specifically, Nox? Or was it just for you? Because if you have that prepared for everyone at specific moments, that's really cool here too. Because Hollow Knight's soundtrack is goated. It's absolutely incredible. Strapped. Strapped, you said. Was Lux the one that told you that? Was Rena or Lux the one to tell you to always stay strapped, Mika? Because I could see that. I could see them saying that too. Oh no. I mean, they're not wrong though, especially with all the SANIs that do appear. You guys do need to be protected. Strapped, you say? Lux just grinning ear to ear, ready to blast more SANIs or anything that comes across our crew endeavors. Yes, they could. Oh, that's even better then. Because I know audio stuff was always a little tricky to kind of to get working within a D&D setting, and the fact that you had all of them prepared in the timely manner and were able to work that out is really cool to hear. I'm hoping that they appreciate it as much as you did too, though. I know if I was in that session, Nox, I would have been like, holy crap, this is badass. Especially since you were timing the music at the right moments as well. Oh, stay strapped or get clapped. Oh god. Stay strapped or get clapped. I would say Captain Lux told me this specific line, and ever since then I've always had a strap with me. I've always had one weapon, and it's always been prepared. It's like, I mean, that's good. That's good. I would be a little careful waving that thing around. It's a little dangerous over here, but as long as you know how to use it, then I don't mind. This fight was inspired by the Hollow Knight fights. Which one in particular? Halfway through, Vil went, wait, this is the Hollow Knights? They saw it like, wait a second, I recognize this. I know this song. And it was from, yes, the beloved Hollow Knight IP. Which fight was it specifically, though? I guess I'm asking that, but I don't know. I don't know any of the boss fights. I guess I know Grim. I know Grim because Crochet told me that was their favorite fight, and they showed me some of the soundtrack from that. The Hollow Knight. Oh, so what? That's the name of the song? Is the Hollow Knight the big one? Oh, was that like the Hollow Knight? I don't know anything about that specifically, though. That would be absolutely funny. Miko learns the different slangs, and in the beginning, she always goes to the captain doing, do you know what this means? Yeah, Rina and Lux told me to always stay strapped. Do you know what that means? Oh yeah, it means, wait, what? Wait, why did they say that to you specifically? Like, because I didn't have a weapon ready, or I didn't have something prepared. It's like, you need something prepared? What's happening? Why do you need to stay strapped? Lux has summoning magic. She doesn't have to keep her weapons with her. They just come to her. I would say that's the thing, Captain. Does the summoning magic. I'm always strapped. Spins them around. It's a cool little shoot that somebody, some scream off in the distance occurs. It somehow sounds like one of our crew members, but we won't worry about that for the cool little intro that Lux does for the time being. Like the one from the intro, the final boss, the big one, like the one from the intro. I actually don't know who that is a reference to, though, Nox, because I've never touched Hollow Knight. I will say I have the game. I've never played it, so I should probably play it to actually know who the Hollow Knight is. Or are you talking about like the MC? You're talking about the main character? Is the main character the final boss of Hollow Knight? Is that true? Or am I looking too deep into it? I'll play it at some point. Especially since I know Silksong came out, but I wanted to play Hades 2, so I played Hades 1 instead of like playing through the original Hollow Knight. But to be fair, for Silksong, it kind of just got like an out of nowhere release date. They're like, oh yeah, it's coming out to like at this point. So it's like, oh yeah, I probably could have played the first Hollow Knight in preparation for it, but I need to learn a bit more about that. Oh, I need to write out how the gemstone deity's main boon works. Gemstone needs Slimeverse. That's all good. Looks like you've shared a lot of incredible stuff too, stuff that I can't showcase on stream just yet. But I do want to just thank you so much for taking out the time for that stuff, and it looks incredible. It looks genuinely, absolutely incredible, and I'm very, very thankful. And I'm sure everyone else here will be thankful as well too when the time arrives to showcase that as well. But please get the rest that you need, Lux. It is fairly late for certain individuals that do work a bit later in the day, so hopefully you are able to get some relaxation sooner than later. Also made a homemade pizza yesterday. First time making my own sauce for it. How did that go, Koopa? Did you take any pictures? If you took any pictures, could you share it with us in the Food Network? Because was it a really good pizza? Like, I'm curious to see how that went. Because me, myself, the last thing I made that was homemade was like mac and cheese. Like I made my own sauce and everything like that. And it came out way better than Chick-fil-A. I will have you know, if anybody knows Chick-fil-A or has been at Chick-fil-A, I don't know if Chick-fil-A is in everyone's areas here. But I will let you know that my mac and cheese tastes better than that. And I will stand on that hill. I will stand by that statement. Absolutely. Heck yeah, the main character is not the Hollow Knight. That is the vessel. Okay. So that's the vessel. I see. Okay. I will still try to play the game as well, hopefully in the near future. But we have so many games. There's so many games, guys, that we need to play. I want to play Dispatch. I'm playing Dispatch for sure. We need to beat Resident Evil 6 with Hades. Outside of those two, I wanted to play Persona at the end of the year, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to play Persona. Koopa also talked about Crossworlds, the Mass Effect trilogy. There's a lot. There's an absolute lot of games we need to eventually run the gauntlet for. But we'll see what happens. Carrion or Carrion. I know Radio was talking about that as well. There's a lot. Okay, these ships are drawn out. I think that should be fine. We can probably block everything in a little bit later. Hey, Butler! Random encounter theme. Fun fact: when Medusa and his sisters were turned into the first Gorgons by Athena, it's common misconception, but only Medusa is cursed with turning people to stone. So not every Gorgon can turn somebody to stone? I put it in your Food Network chat yesterday. Oh, did you, Koopa? Threads are so weird because sometimes it does notify individuals about it, and then other times it doesn't. Drawing if the ancestral spirit from Elden Ring. Oh my! I'll say that is creepy too from Nox. I saw that image. Let me check the thread real quick. In the Food Network. Ooh! I'll say that looks delectable. Homemade pizza. First attempt at homemade pizza sauce. Nice. I'm gonna say I would eat this instantly. I would. This looks absolutely delectable too. But good stuff on that too, Koopa. It looks very, very lovely. I too want to make some homemade pizza eventually. I can see all the cheese gooping around and it's just mouth-watering. I would absolutely devour that in a heartbeat. So thank you for showcasing that as well. I didn't know that you showed that. I guess threads don't have the same notifications as the other stuff, but that's nice. I see Crochet's hamburger helper up there too. I see the hamburger helper as well. Oh god. I think we were talking about struggle meals at the time as well. And just dancing, including some of the community games. Oh, true, including Repo too. Damn, what were some other ones we were gonna play? But I know Repo I needed to play as well because that was a community thing that I still need to get with Nox going as well too. That's what the stag looked like in the dream section. That is horrifying. That is horrifying, Nox. Cheese was very stringy. Came out so delicious. It looked so goopy and cheesy and like a bit greasy as well. It looked tasty as hell. It looked like how a pizza should look like. Incredible. Monster Hunter. Oh, Monster Hunter is another one. I mean, I don't know if Monster Hunter will be one that I end up playing, but I think that was a community one that I know Nox, Mike, you guys have been playing. Vector wanted to play it too. Hades. Like, there's a bunch of people. Lawlessbot's been wanting me to play Monster Hunter. J Money's been wanting me to play Monster Hunter. Like, I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will play that one, but there are a lot of games we can try out. I'm gonna try to at least get some like shorter games done. I say that and then I literally say Persona, and Persona's like a really long game too. But I want to do like a mini marathon for Persona. But who knows? Maybe for Monster Hunter we'll have that be a thing later on. I had a hamburger helper for dinner last night. Ooh, which one specifically? I haven't had a hamburger helper in forever, Lux. I'm not gonna lie. But I think Crochet has a lot. Crochet very much is appreciative of the hamburger helper endeavors. I know in some places hamburger helper isn't super common, so it is kind of hard to explain because I myself don't even eat it too much. But hamburger helper can vary from a lot of different things. It generally is sometimes seen as a bit of a struggle meal, but in other places you can't. In other ways, you can make it feel a bit more gourmet as well. Okay, ships are done here. I don't think there's too much else I need to sketch for this scene, so I could just block things up. I don't know what colors I want to use here, so I may just move on to the next scene as a whole and just sketch something else out. So, I could do the middle scene. Beef pasta. Okay, nice. Got some beef pasta going on. I ate pasta not too long ago. That's good. I'll take Monster Hunter over Repo, not gonna lie. At least Repo, the thing is, though, Nox, Repo I can, like, do, like, a sitting of, and we'll be fine. Monster Hunter, I know is gonna, like, I would have to play through multiple times, and I would feel bad just, like, playing it through one moment and then not streaming it afterwards. But, I mean, if you want, like, a singular or, like, 1 or 2 Monster Hunter streams, we could do that, too. It differs because it's based on that every time someone turned to stone, it's because of Medusa. Okay. So people would associate the Gorgons, all the Gorgons turning people into stone, but in reality it was just Medusa specifically. And that's quite interesting. Especially that one game I bought for... Oh, Mage Arena 2! Yep, that's another game. And I thank you so much for sharing that too. Mage Arena, yes. that was another game that we can play as a community as well. So if people are interested in that, and the lovely Mike did share that game, donate that game to us too, we can have that as a community day as well. So I appreciate you, Mike, for sharing that too to me, and hopefully in the future we can also have like a small little lobby going on for that. Because I know some people, it's not a super expensive game, so some people here could potentially pick it up, and we could have like some little fun mage arena session going on later down the line too. All right, now I need to draw this family being absolutely terrified for their lives because the siege is happening. The little slime ooze war is starting, so we need to have them kind of showing all the terror that's going on. I threw hands with gods and won. Are you saying this like I couldn't blow up any oversized lizard that comes your way? See, that's not what I don't want that though, Nox. I know some people would be able to like basically carry me pseudo in a way. I know it's not like the same sense, but I do want to like kind of struggle a bit. I don't want to have it where it's like people are just like easily running through. So I don't know. I'm a little like wishy-washy when it comes to stuff like that, because I know before it was the same thing with Marvel Rivals, where we had, I think it was like Geo, it was like a couple people that were like Celestial or like a very high rank there, and I was like, yeah, like it's fun to play, but at the same time, like I don't want to just get like pseudo boosted or carried by someone who's like insanely good at the game. I'd rather just struggle myself and go through it like that. I don't know why. Question, did you know basically every religion has a great end times from Egypt to Norse? Just to avoid if it is an important story point to you, yes or no? Does your story have one? Grand, like a big like end point or end times points? Are you saying if that's a thing within our Slimeverse? Butler, I will, to not hint at too much, there definitely is. I mean, I could share it. Where's the end times over here? But yeah, our mythology, our world has basically life, death, basically Mount Olympus 2, and it had a previous civilization, a previous universe lost to the sands of time, and that does refer to more so like the end times. So yeah, that is something that has been referenced before, and something that we did briefly talk about too while we were working on stuff like this. So yeah, we that does exist within the Slimeverse, but it is something that I don't want to mention too much, because obviously that can be seen as spoilers for plots in the future. So I did keep it fairly broad. Also, hello, Crumbs, dude. Welcome, Crumbs. I hope your hunger was satiated by other things after the stream ended. I guess it was like 2 streams ago. But how are you doing, Crumbs? You just woke up, didn't you? Why do I always ask that? Why do I always ask that? I just don't want. No, you know what? I'm asking. I don't care. I'm asking it. How are you doing, Crumbs? How are you doing? I'm asking it. Whatever. I'm asking it. Oh no, I'm not gonna lie, I discovered the whole ship between Medusa and Apollo. I've been kind of liking it. There's a ship between Medusa and Apollo? That was a thing in the past? Really? I have an absolutely funny bit I want to do in that game. Which game specifically? For Monster Hunter? Threw hands with God. I mean, Nox did throw hands with gods and win. That is a factual statement. That is... Oh no. Crossworlds 2. Crossworlds is a great community game, but it does get crazy. It's on sale at the moment, I believe. Is it currently on sale, Koopa? Is it a reasonable sale? Or is it like one of those 10 or 20% sales? Oh, in Mage Arena. Okay. So you have a funny bit you want to do? I hope it doesn't involve killing me. I hope it doesn't involve killing me in the game. No. I woke up, got you, Crumbs. Smile. Listen, I had to ask, Crumbs. What's today looking like for you, though? Or do you have any big plans going on? Or do you have anything in store for today? Are you going to be working on any drawings? Do you have, like, school stuff you got to work on? Anything in particular that you can share? I will say all the stuff that you have shown, I guess Pantheon related, looks absolutely incredible, but I obviously can't talk too much about that. But I will say all the Pantheon stuff has been really cool to see. Mobile net rights revoked. Gotta use my own now, so I won't stay long. I'm sorry for that, Space Buns. No, that's so dumb that you've been having those issues like that too. But hopefully that does change in the near future. But I know you said like the internet issues were happening for like a year or so. So I do apologize that you are dealing with that stuff, Space Buns. But I hope to see you soon. If you do disconnect or you do have to cut away, I hope to see you in the near future.
But she can also grapple people who are 30 feet away with Cursed Rot and reduce damage equal to a Draugr dice result 1d6. Okay. Observer, my second favorite Cloudman. I don't like the sound of that. I don't need start screaming. Some people are very much a fan of the Observer, so I'm gonna tune on to something else. Just clean the room. Got you, Crumbs. So nothing too crazy at the moment. Well, hopefully that's going well. Crumbs must have the most spotless room, because you always do tell me you're cleaning stuff up, so I hope that goes very well too. It's not involving killing you, thank goodness. No, it's gonna be involving you learning some spells. Oh, how have you played Mage Arena already, Mike? Have you been playing a lot? Do you know a lot of the strategies? Are you gonna teach me? Or am I gonna be your apprentice in these endeavors? Hobin? No! Oh, what, for the Observer? I would say it is a non-canon, head-canon thing that Space Buns is married to the Observer, and if it was a canon thing, a lot of chaotic things would have occurred. You do not want to mess with the Observer, guys. They are very much bad news. They're extremely bad news. It's horrible. They will turn you into a sofa cushion if you even tell them good morning, or you say I hate you. Like if you say anything, if you even think something a little funny, they'll just turn you into like an ornament on their stepping stool. Okay, good. Just wanted to ask, since don't say oh god. Don't say this out loud as I'm saying it out loud. Okay. Hollow has dated from Menta Snake. Okay, I see. I got you, Butler. Okay. Starscream fans want to know, what is your favorite Cloudman? What is your favorite Cloudman? Thanksgiving's coming soon, so need to prepare. Oh yes, I would say. I honestly didn't know this, Crumbs. I'm very dumb when it comes to this. I thought Thanksgiving was always the 25th, but I didn't know till earlier today that Thanksgiving is always the Thursday, the fourth on the fourth week. It's always the Thursday. I thought it was just always set dates, but apparently it's always a Thursday. So the more you know. Also, Christmas is always the 25th. So that was something that was very eye-opening to me, because we never really celebrate Thanksgiving over here. We will like have like a meal during the week of Thanksgiving, but we won't have like the specific day itself will be something that we'll celebrate on. So I never knew it was always a Thursday. I just never knew that. In like 3 or 4 days, we get a new internet provider, so that's at least good news. Okay, so at least 3 to 4 days, a new internet provider will occur. So hopefully, in the coming days, you won't have as many internet issues, Space Buns. It just sounds so annoying that you've been dealing with that. And as somebody that has been having a lot of disconnects earlier this month, I can relate. Internet issues are not fun. They suck terribly. Gotta go work. Got you, Strider. Have fun with. Actually, I don't know if it's you're working on like the project for programming or coding, or if you're actually gonna do like manual labor or anything like that. But regardless, take it easy, Strider, and have a wonderful rest of your day too. My room is a mess. It's hard to clean the sewers, man. The sewer bit again. Do you actually live in the sewer? Crumbs. Okay, this is a serious question for your. I guess it's not serious. It's a serious, non-serious question for your actual OC, non-Slimeversified or nothing. Does your OC live in the sewers? do they actually live there and they just chill, or is this like something Slimeverse related? I don't know specifically. I'm a little confused. My favorite Cloudman is my old Weirdcore OC. I forgot his name. All I remember was that he was dating some crypto bro businessman. That's interesting. So they were dating some crypto bro businessman. Yes to what? Your actual OC lives in the sewers? Is it like, have you drawn that at all? Have you embellished that layout at all for us to see? Or I would like to learn a bit more about the sewers. No, I haven't played it. I just know how the game slightly works, but I can definitely help you, though. I've just been waiting for the opportunity to play with you, because I think it'd be very funny. Really? I feel even worse now. I feel even worse now, BK. Now you were just waiting for me to play it with you. I mean, we gotta figure out a day then. We gotta figure out a day to play it as a community, because I thought it was like, you know, just something that maybe you want to play with your Pathfinder group or some other group of friends and whatnot. I was like, oh hey, Malice has this on the wish list. Let me just favorite that and also send that to their way. I was like, oh that's awesome. That's a great gesture. But I didn't know you were waiting for me to stream it too. We'll need to figure out a day where we can do that as a community then. I don't know when, but we need to figure that out hopefully next year. Maybe the first month, maybe the second month. We'll see. But I do apologize. I feel kind of bad now. I feel kind of bad. I let the observer step. Oh, okay. What is that? Okay. Where Hades? Hades, are you here? I need you to time out Starscream for 5 seconds. That is despicable. You let the observer step on. What is that statement? I thought it was a set date for what, for the Mage Arena stuff, Crumbs, or for something else. His Malediction Curse gets an upgrade. Spiteful Curse, TLDR, if I get targeted, I can cast Bestow Curse from up to 60 feet away. If the spell fails, I can... Oh, damn, that was another one too. I can apply a basic Malediction Curse instead, and the use isn't expended. Bestow Curse has a 1 minute duration and doesn't need concentration when cast this way. Understood. I live in the sewers, born and raised. Oh, okay. I thought it was. I didn't know. Bestow Curse has some fun options. My favorite forces the target to do a wisdom check on each of its turns, skipping their turn on a fail. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think I'll have their old designs. I think I can share them in art. Hold on. Got you, Starscream. The sewers tend to stretch out to different worlds and dimensions. I like to steal clothes and hang out with friends. That's actually pretty cool, though. The fact that you have like a multi-dimensional sewer hub, that I've never heard of that before. I'm not gonna lie. I know there are some like multiversal hubs that some people have created in the past. Like one is like a bazaar, like a marketplace where like different people from different dimensions or universes can kind of meet up. But I've never heard someone having a multi-dimensional sewer system. That's actually pretty cool. As a community, we should all play a game of Go Outside and Touch Grass. Moxie, that's all. You're not suggesting a horror game. Moxie, done. Now what? Done now what? No timeout. Okay, please. Everyone needs a sewer system. I mean, the Slimeverse does have a sewer system. We have that for sure. So, if you want to have like a multiversal collab where your main OC somehow gets through to our sewer system and we meet up and have some fun time where we can like just chill, you know, play some games, do some like shooting range stuff, and not devour any of the slimes in the Slimeverse, then that would be pretty nice. I think that'd be pretty chill. Stay hydrated, do exercise. No, not the other. Stop it with these games. We're not trying to do a community horror games. That was legit in October. That was a month ago. It's about to be 2 months. Damn. It's the 23rd, guys. It's crazy how time flies. I still remember like it was yesterday when we were doing art fight stuff. Sorry about that. I said the wrong thing twice. I said the wrong thing twice about that. But as these individuals bicker, if I can find the hatch to it, yeah, okay. We can have some fun moments as a slime crew. Does your family have deviled eggs with Thanksgiving or no? Since I've asked a lot and seems to be 50-50 if families do or don't. We do not do deviled eggs for our Thanksgiving meals. I don't know if that's, I guess it's not really like a Latin thing. Like I do come from a Latin background, so we eat more, I guess, specialized Latin meals. And I'm not sure if deviled eggs is one of those where we make, at least in our household. We'll make. Oh, I'm trying to think of what egg meal we make over here. We make like some sort of egg mash potato-esque salad. Or is it just called egg salad? I think it's just egg salad. Never mind. We don't do deviled eggs. We do egg salad. That is not. I don't even think that's a Latin meal at all. I don't do deviled eggs. You don't either, Crumbs? Yeah, because I don't at all. Lux is just flexing. And Moxie. Don't worry, Valis. I always stay inside. I never move and I won't drink water. Is this Oxky speaking or Moxie? Don't worry, Captain. I will stay put very diligently. And by very diligently, I'm very good at just staying still and just not doing much. It's like, Oxky, if that's what you want to do, you're more than welcome to. Deviled eggs are so good, though. I've never had them. I've never had that. We do like more Latin/Hispanic foods. Like what in particular, Crumbs? Because I know Koopa talked about a meal that their family does for Thanksgiving because they went to Thanksgiving a bit earlier. But for us, We tend to do like lechon, and we don't really do turkey a lot. Like we don't really eat pavo too much. Like sometimes we eat pavo, but more times than not we like make like lechon, which is I guess like a pork dish. But outside of that, we'll like eat like arroz con gandules. We'll eat what else? I'm trying to think of some other things we may also prepare. But those are like the general meals that no matter what, pastelons and stuff like that. Pasteles, I think it is. But I don't know specifically. Pan con jumpe with my that was the specific deal or the dish. I don't know why I said deal that Koopa did specifically share, and I hope it was very tasty. Did someone call me? Oh no, Captain. I think somebody just. I forgot. We were talking specifically in the context of the Slimeverse, but hopefully you are doing well too. Sorry, I drink some water. I have to literally hit the gym before I visit my dad. I have to literally dig a hole for our Thanksgiving dinner? What? Oh my god, you have to dig a hole for your Thanksgiving dinner, Koopa? Excuse me? So you have to hit the gym. I mean, you try to make like a... Oh man, I don't know what the dishes are, but aren't there like some specialties where you have to like have like some like rocks or like some sort of like outdoor cooking, and you like kind of wrap the meal in like aluminum foil, and you like put it in the rocks or like in the ash and kind of cook it through that? Is that what you're trying to do, or are you trying to do like a very different dish entirely? Oh my. Vala kind of worked a little bit on the outfit. I DM it to you. Thank you as well, Mike. Let me see that. Oh yeah, that outfit looks so good. Ooh, I can't. I actually I don't know if this is spoilers, but I could share it too. If you do want that to be shared as well, Mike. But overall, it looks very nice. Keep in mind that Leshy can use Eldritch Word to inflict fear and has a free cast of Bane. Turn 1, Leshy casts a Bane and uses the Eldritch Word ability. Target has disadvantage on all rolls and has to subtract 1d4 from each result. Enemy targets Leshy gets cursed. That is a DC 17 save with disadvantage. Yeah, that's crazy. And a minus 1d4 to the result. That turn gets skipped. That is broken to all hell, excuse me? And every other turn that would follow. That's insane! Holy crap. I sent the Levant to finish coloring already. Got you, Starscream. I think we might just do the art showcase a bit earlier too, guys. Because it has been a bit more of like a chill day. Because we kind of finished we finished the entire skit today. Ending off with the Smite. And we even got a little bit ahead of schedule with the previous skit here, little scene that we were trying to draw as well. So we may do a bit of an earlier art showcase while we just yap-a-thon. We just yap away, but we can do that too. Clutches my... What? No deviled eggs? Clutches my pearls? But are you a fan of deviled eggs as well? I mean, Zen said they're goated, so I may need to try them in the future too. So yes, so my dad loves preparing pavo in the classic way. We're gonna do the burial technique for the pavo. Ooh. So then you are gonna, I guess you are doing that technique that I believe I've seen before. I've never done it that way, Koopa, because we just use an oven. Because a lot of times you don't really cook pavo. Sometimes we cook pavo, but most times we try to make lechon and just cook that way. Or we like have that as like our main like meat, our main meaty dish for the Thanksgiving endeavors. But that's cool. I hope it goes well. Apparently you gotta dig a hole and do the proper burial technique for that. So I hope you don't strain yourself too much. We do mashed potatoes and corn casserole, though. Mashed potatoes and corn casserole sounds pretty lovely. I would say I make a mean mashed potatoes, crumbs. I season my mashed potatoes to all hell, and they definitely do taste. Well, sometimes they taste better. I know earlier on I added too much seasoning. Oh, not seasoning, but I added like too much of one ingredient to the mashed potatoes, and it just killed the entire dish. But I do take pride in my potatoes as well. I've learned a little bit more in cooking. Obviously, it's not like a super crazy dish. It's just that I try to spice things up a little bit. Oh no, I worked on that. Also, I can share the outfit to everyone as well here too. I used 3 gigabytes of data. Use 3 gigabytes of data? That's not good. Can someone bug me for not thumbnailing my drawing? I give myself half the space I needed. Oh wait, are you out of space specifically, Zen? Are you working digitally? Because if you're working digitally, you can always increase the canvas size on most programs. But if you are working traditionally, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we dig a hole, put embers into the hole, and with wires and a big pot, we lower the turkey into the hole and seal the hole. Takes 4 hours, I believe. Oh my. I mean, but 4 hours for something like that, I'm sure the turkey's gonna taste divine afterwards, though. New record, while in the past I didn't even use a 2, barely reached above 1. Is that because of the internet issues, though, Space Buns? That sucks. I mean, all that data being used. I mean, hey, data's gotta be used for something, so it's fair. Also, let me do some art showcasing as well. I think we should move on to that too. The turkey comes out so juicy, and that's something that people in my household always forget to do. They low and slow is always the way to go with some meals, and a lot of the times people just whether if it's like time constraints and whatnot, will overcook some things or like get the heat too high, and it'll just end up messing up the whole dish entirely, leaving like dry and tough. But yes, guys, let me showcase some of this other stuff here that Mike has been working on as well. This is officially art showcase time. I guess because I did like it 20 minutes before, and before then we still had we were low on time. So at least starting it now, we'll at least have some moments like kind of like do a little bit of back and forth on some art pieces if you want a little bit of feedback, or if you just wanted to talk a bit more about like the backstory of a certain piece. And for this one particularly, it is a form that Mike has been hinting at and has been showing in the past, and we have more of the outfit designs going on here. Bro, the coquito cupcakes, I'm looking forward to this year. Ooh, coquito cupcakes. I don't think I've ever had something like that though. I do make a tres leches cake though. That's something that I do try to make always for like a lot of these different gatherings that do occur. I'm usually I usually sketch physically because it's easier for me to visualize things traditionally. I'm going to take a photo later to digitalize it. Okay. Tim, I'm sorry that you went into that problem though. The fact that it was you ran out of a lot of the spacing for your thumbnailing, but that just goes to show, Zen, planning is very important. I always try to, like, if I'm doing like any specific scene that's fairly complicated, I will always do some form of thumbnail for that too. It's a rum cupcake. Okay. I have to say, because I've heard coquito before, but I've never had any like pastries or baked goods and with that use like rum or anything like that. But hopefully that's very enjoyable during your specific Thanksgiving day. So hopefully that goes well. It does taste pretty good. It does sound like it tastes pretty good though. I just remembered a plan. I'm making my triple layer cheesecake. Oh, the thing that you were referencing earlier in the streams, in the previous streams as well, Koopa. That's good to hear as well. Let me share more of this stuff too. Oh god, I don't know what these arms are, but I assume it's something to do with Mika's particular magical capabilities. Sorry if I'm going on a bit of a side tangent, guys. I do apologize for that as well. But I will say, Mike, absolutely incredible work as always. I am a huge fan of seeing all this stuff too, and I appreciate you for taking out the time to work on this. Also, speaking of taking out the time to work on something too, Slimeverse also sent us another screenshot right here, which is an in-game look with the glow for Daredevil specifically, and this is also how that's supposed to look as well. It looks very, very cool. Seeing all the lighting in-game looks very nice. Having a bit of a glow tinge to it. It is very, very bright. I'm gonna say, you will see, if it's a very dark setting, you will see Daredevil for a while away. Because they have all the lights that they need to showcase. But they look really cool, as always. I don't really have any feedback to give. I just think they look sick. So, a big shout out to Slimeverse for sharing this with us as well. Mike is always awesome sauce. Mike is always incredible with all the artwork they show. Epic gamer. Very epic gaming indeed. How I'm drawing this form, Callahan's gonna be doomed. Callahan's gonna be like, oh my god. Pick my favorite, boil eggs in salt water. Once done, use hands to unshell eggs. By this point, eggs is solid. Cut egg in half. Scoop out yolk, add mustard, mayo, and other stuff. Mix, then put the new stuff into the empty egg parts where the yolk was. Then add a bit of paprika, and done. Make sure to not overeat. Most can only handle 4. Okay. Thank you for telling me the deviled egg recipe as well too, Butler. I greatly appreciate that as well. And thank you as well for Slimeverse for sharing that too. They look incredible. Let me go to Slimeverse references. Oh my god. Hollow. Oh god, I forgot that I am starting the art showcase a bit earlier than usual, so Hollow may not be here for this. Mike shushing Zen. But it is true though. It is very, very true though, Mike. You are awesome sauce with all the artworks that you do showcase, and the same goes for everyone else here too. But let me also share this small comic that Hollow made, I guess, in 15 minutes. This looks very impressive too. We have Rena looking at the screen, a little laptop-esque figure. We have A Bullet to the Heart by XYZ. Triple X fandom, graphic depictions of violent mafia, AU angst, description here. Oh, is this Hollow? Did Rena catch the fanfic that Hollow was working on? Oh my god! And then the dots are connecting. And she's a little flustered, a little blushing. That's cute to see. I like how the ears also bend downwards a bit too. Oh, I like this little moment here too. This is really nice. And the fact that it only took 15 minutes to sketch out is super impressive too. A big shout out does go to Hollow for showing this. Wait, let me go contact them. Oh, got you, Mike. I will talk a bit more about that too in the near future as well. Or at least whenever Hollow does get back. Because this looks incredible. It does look very, very nice. For only 15 minutes, it's insane. But let me go to the art section as well. Let me scroll up to here, and we have Lotus showcasing happy birthday to my good friend Dawn. Happy birthday to Dawn. Let me see if I can stretch this out a little bit more to see if we can showcase a bit more. Next is my other friend. My hand hurts. No, I've contacted them. Got you. I will go back to the comic specifically when Hollow does return, but I will say that it did look incredible. It did look very, very lovely, as well as this little Amogus happy birthday crew. What are they called? Are they just called crew members? I forgot what the Amogus individuals are known as, but they do look very, very nice. I got a little cupcake here too. Very, very cool. Amogus. Yes. Amogus, Moxie. Amogus again. Oh, happy birthday style. Oh, I like the little party hats. This looks really lovely too. I do like seeing the colors are a very nice addition as well. Very, very cute. But yeah, happy birthday to Style too, since they both share the same birthday as well. How do slime material interact with salt? Oh, stream loss. Oh, wait, did the stream get disconnected? Oh no. I mean, I'm here. Did you go to Slimeverse references already? Yes, we did, Hollow, but since you are here, I did want to quickly restate and say that this comic in 15 seconds is so impressive. I'm honestly a huge fan of it, and I know some other people within our Slimeverse endeavors are a big fan of it as well. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is Rena catching one of the fanfics in particular that Hollow Slime created, and they themselves are blushing as well. I wanted to hear your reaction. Oh, that's fair. But I will say it's really, really cute, and I'm a huge fan of it. He said seconds. Wait, did he say seconds? Wait, what happened? Did something occur? I hope not. But I just wanted to say that this is really, really nice. Very, very incredible. And yeah, I'm just a huge fan, and I'm very appreciative that you took out the time to work on this too. Seeing Rena's expression right here, I was a big fan of having them sort of blush and be like, oh my. I was like, wait, there's this here? I was like, is this in relation to me, as Rena would think out loud, just trying to connect the dots all together? I was gone, but whoa, cool comic. I like likely Hollow. I would say Hollow did do an incredible job with the comic, and I just wanted to let you know that as well too. Oh, those are cute. Lotus does cute really well. I would say Lotus did a really good job with the artworks too. But yeah, that was pretty much all I did want to say. And thank you again, though. Thank you again for taking out the time to draw this Hollow. It is absolutely lovely. And I'm a big fan. And I'm excited to see maybe more comics, too, from you or from other Slimeverse individuals. Because I know Zen with these comics are also very funny, too. The poor Taka dad just getting smited. But yeah, it is amazing, and thank you again, Hollow, for it's just stopping by real quick to have your reaction, have our reaction available to you too. But it is cool. It is really nice. Let us go back to the art section as well. But yeah, Lotus with the birthday pictures is really cool too. We also have Space Buds right here with another depiction. What is this? Vile men exist me. I love Hollow's art so much. Hollow's art is incredible. And like not just the comic stuff, Zen, but also the other artworks that they have shown in the past. Specifically Nami and Amira. Those two I was waiting to see for the longest. Seeing Amira and Nami finally drawn fully, I was absolutely like fan sliming. I was fanboying, fan sliming when I saw those two, because I know when we had the combined variant, the fused form, I absolutely love that design, and then seeing the unfused form was just the cherry on top. Also, hello Theo, hello. Most stewless, a man known to mankind. Most stewless? What is this word right here? Most a man known to mankind. Space Buns. Is this you, Space Buns? Right here, just perfectly chilling as well. Got bored of game dev very quickly, so I started constructing a language. Got you. Most evilest. It's most. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I misread that. I apologize, Space Buns. It's most evilest man to know mankind, and Space Buns just dreaming about them, like, yes, gets this, great. Middle Core, my beloved, incredible. The Observer, so dreamy. I love how chaotic all these individuals are. Okay, I'm so sorry for misreading that, Space Buns. Apologies, but thank you as well. Very, very nice, lovely depiction. Very, very well done. Ooh, very much work in progress. Now coloring the line art, and then I'll start to shading, courtesy of Starscream. We have more Levant working right here. I love their outfit too. The outfit looks really, really cool. And you, Space Buns, Hollow, Mike, so many of you guys are so good at outfit design. Because you did way more than just having like just a little suit, like a little vest and tie. You also, I love how you designed the pants right here too. This is a very unique way of designing them as well. Don't worry about it. I am worrying about it. I am worrying about it, Space Buns. I just apologize for misreading it. I thought it was like a one whole word together, but I do apologize. But here we have Levant, very classy individual that loves gambling too. They are a huge fan of gambling, so I am curious to see what future devils they will be a part of. Levant and my silly, I got too lazy with shading, so have this. Ooh, the gradients look sick. Wait, I actually really like these gradients. Because usually a lot of times when a different Slimeverse OCs approach like a violet Kitsune slime, they'll have like a brighter gradient towards like the tips of their appendages, but like kind of reversing that, making it a bit darker is a really good touch. I love that. Yeah, that's really cool. Also, a lot of the stars in the background, very, very nice, very lovely. Like the handsome CEO guy from SSO, the one with the gray hair. Oh no. Oh, there's more evil guys in there. God, I forgot what their name was too, the SSO stream. But they were so comically evil too. But a big shout out to Starscream for sharing this with us. Epic Gamer, 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. Gambling is always 50-50. You either win or you don't. Factual. This is so old I'm crying, but here's my very old Cloud Man. My old Weird Core era. Okay. So this was the Cloud OC that you were talking about in the past. Like, did you render this outfit, or did you get this from like from images somewhere, specifically Starscream? Because if you render this looks super realistic. But it kind of looks like a Google Images, and then you just stapled a cloud over it. If that's what you did, I no shame in that. They look very cool. Oh, wait, Val, there's a question I noticed in the threads. Can slimes be deaf or blind, etc.? Slimes can be deaf or blind. Yes, that is a thing. Indigo slimes actually do suffer from blindness if they don't fulfill their core's satisfaction as well. This is really pretty. I love the color palette. Snazzy outfit too. Yes, the outfits. If you're talking about Levant in particular, Zed, that outfit looks very snazzy, very classy too, and all this looks really cool too. I know of one person who really likes the red-haired edgy dude who killed Mr. Sands. What, the red-haired edgy dude killed Mr. Sands? Was that in for SSO? Oh, we have also, we gotta keep on moving to Moxie's also wonderful drawing. Drawing freaky fish right now! Moxie, I see! Drawing a freaky fish right now, work in progress! Oh my god! I mean, they look very freaky, but at the same time, they look really cool too. I do like how you rendered the mouth specifically, where it kind of looks more serpent-like, but the rest of the face feels a bit more humanoid. I do like how you rendered the eye too. Very pretty blue eye, and then just a very dark, what is it, sclera around it. He is totally the kind of guy to date a crypto bro. 11 out of 10. Yes. I've currently got phonology, syntax, grammar, and basic vocabulary. Currently working on the vocabulary. Got you, Theo. Hopefully that's been going along very well too. If you remember the quest I sent before the stream, way back when, Darko, that's guy. Okay. So, I mean, that is a bit of a throwback too, because we were talking about SSO a while back. And I will say, Moxie, thank you again for showcasing this incredible artwork. I do love a lot of the different rendering tropes, or not rendering styles that you did. And I think the green looks really good, because a lot of times, at least when I use green, I feel like I struggle to make the green look appealing or interesting. I think you nailed it. Or at least the work in progress is looking really, really cool. Also, hi, Mr. Valis. I see you reading this. Hello, Starscream. This is cool. That reminds me of something, though. I wonder. She's just a janitor. Don't worry about it. Mouth washing. No, we're not doing that reference. We're not doing that mouth washing reference. Okay. Also, not my art was mentioned, so I gotta check there as well too. What else do we have here? Oh, okay. I see a couple things that are interesting to share. Let me have this courtesy of Lotus. We have, what is this? A picture of a chicken and a cat? Is it a picture? It kind of looks like a picture. I'm not sure if it's a painted reference at all, too. If you remember the quest I sent before the stream way back. Okay. He does. I'll try to redo him and his boyfriend. Nice. More of a redo. I would say they do look very, very cool and very, very nice. So we have more of this going on. Let me have that. Chicken. I would say I think these are photos. Charlie, before he started losing his orange color, my aunt is a professional photographer. My beautiful boy Emperor, a few years before he passed away. Aw. To heat stroke my aunt, took a very good picture, and I miss him a lot. Damn. I would say they look gorgeous too. It's a peacock. I got 27 hours to get my sleep caught up on, but first, Bolacho, see you, Slime. I might or may not make an OC for your world. Oh, good, Butler. If you do make an OC, please let me know, and enjoy some Bolacho. Take it easy, take it easy. Chicken! 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 Also, when I sent the comic is the main thing. I sent it for love, the person's comedic work. The thing you sent earlier, Space Buns? Or the thing you sent down here? Oh, this comic as well. Twisted Wonderland, my love. Oh, does Mike also like Twisted Wonderland? There's a comic here. Is it fairly long? We have Clench Your Glutes, Jackboon. What the hell? Oh, does this look a little... I mean, I think it should be fine. Clench for your life. Falling face first into the generation gap. Oh, we better get back to studying, or else he might get us. The King Vice. Okay, everyone processing. You know, the classic villain character up there with Grendel, Iago or Igo. Jamil's a stuffed parrot, Hans Becker, Norman Bate. Don't tell me kids don't know Peter Lore's M. Is that a Metroid thing? Silver, am I out of touch? Ah, Silver, I am turning into a skeleton. What is happening? Say Peacock and no one bats an eye. Say, Society goes wild, Society. Clench for your life. Clench for your life is a crazy thing to say out of context. No. We also remember Blue Alien, but that's not relevant right now. We remember Scully, right, Minion? I remember a tall, dark stranger with a mysterious air. We wouldn't stop kissing everybody. This is the kind of stuff you don't get outside of certain fanfic Yahoo groups. Oh no. Really? Worried about my FA, or my favorite little guy. I'm worried about my Lilia senpai? Yeah, his pop culture references are getting more and more dated. More than that, it's been 10 minutes and he hasn't even mentioned how cute he is. And look at him, he's precious. You're right, this is serious. Okay, this is a lot. I'll say, I gotta commit though. Happy fun playtime hour with Mr. Swing, King of Vice. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here too. Oh, it's been a long time since Mr. Swing heard that little moniker. But I want to be Swing right now. It's much cuter. What do you say, boys and toys? Mr. Swing wants to have some more fun with you. Why does the creepypasta children's show shtick make it so much worse? Right? This is some Candle Cove nonsense. Oh, come on. Candle Cove was 2009. How do you not remember 2009? I was born in 2009. Oh, no. Father. I see. God, this was clench for your life is still an out of crazy context statement right there. I got permission by Hollow saying yes, there is a connection. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that too, Mike, because I was curious if there was a connection for the Pantheon stuff in particular and for what I said earlier on, but that is good to be confirmed. Thank you so much for letting me know about that as well. Oh, they grabbed his tail for context. Ah, well that's pretty weird. I mean, I got a little weird, but I think that should be it, guys. Actually, is there anything else that you guys were trying to share specifically that is like kind of like art related? I don't know too much. Was it? You know? Okay. Thank you for letting me know about that as well, Mike. I think that should be everything that we are here to showcase as well. We ended it on a banger for clenching for your life. Clenching for your life is something that you should be well versed in. But I think that's it, guys. I don't think there's too much else that we really need to showcase. If there is something that I am missing, please let me know. As long as it is art related, but that should be it as a whole. But in terms of what we're gonna be working on tomorrow, while today's stream is short, I mean, we are 6 minutes away from ending it on our usual 12. I guess I usually start the streams a little bit earlier for the art showcase, or I usually end the streams a little bit later. Not later, a little bit earlier. Is speedrun finish the drawing right now? You want me to finish this drawing right now, Moxie? Alright, bet. Okay, let's get it. You want me to do this? We'll finish this drawing right here. If that's what needs to be showcased. I'm not gonna like how it turns out if I draw really fast though. But I can like try to do some more of this little work. I'm already messing up the first line! I'm already messing up the first line! God damn it! But I could do just a little bit more of this as we did the showcase. Sometimes I also do an art showcase every now and then I'll like play a run of Hades afterwards. I could have done a little bit of playthrough stuff, but I guess I'm saving today to be more of an ideation or writing day. I'm not going to do too much drawing after stream just because we're going to be working on the actual script for the Slimeverse for today and tomorrow. So we may have like a couple of things ideated that I will draw animatic wise, but there's not going to be too much that I actually will work on in terms of like hardcore plots. So yeah, that's our general thing. No, I meant I sped around it. Oh, but sure, go ahead, King. Like my speedrun finished the drawing right now. So wait, can I showcase that as well too? Ooh, wait. Oh, it looks sent me a message as well. I will respond to that too. Okay, so here it is. I thought you told me to speedrun my own drawing. I was like, sure, I'll start working on it. But you meant this very lovely OC that was right here, the freaky fish. We have that fully drawn, courtesy of Moxie. I'm sorry if I was trying to rush you at all. I'm not trying to make anyone just rush at the end of the art showcase, because I know sometimes some of you guys have done that. I know Crumbs got like some little sketches made in a very short amount of time as we were showcasing artworks. I hope I didn't rush anyone at all, but this looks incredible. My DM is for she got you. Okay, I will respond to that after stream as well then, Lux. Hopefully in a timely manner. But thank you for sending me a message. I will hopefully respond to that as well. But yeah, we have Mox's full drawing now. We can enjoy the entire wonderful character together now because they are here. And I do love the outfit. I do a little band here as well. That's on the R. And I do love... I'm not going to say I love the color too much. I'm not going to say I love the color too much because anytime I talk about, oh, I love the blue skin tone, I love the blue outfit, everyone's like, sure, buddy. Of course you're going to like a character for playing blue. I mean, there's more to it than that. there's way more to it than that, but whatever. I'm not going to vent about that. But thank you again, Moxie, for speed running this and giving us another incredible blue lover. Okay. Thank you, Moxie. Thank you. Crumbs, I'm just gonna move on and pretend you didn't say that. When will you be done with the drawings? Like I said before, Strider, I've messaged you that multiple times. I've told you the answer to that multiple times. So, I will hopefully, if we do finish this, these seeds, it'll probably take me next month, maybe at the longest 2 weeks into December. I hope it doesn't take me that long. We'll see in particular, but hopefully it won't take too much longer. Smurf? What do you mean Smurf? What do you mean Smurf? Next thing you're gonna tell me is your favorite show is Smurf. My favorite show is not Smurf. I didn't even grow up watching Smurf. I hate that. Actually, I don't hate Smurfs. I just myself have no real experience with that at all. I don't even think I have a favorite Blue OC from there. I don't even know any character from Smurfs. I think that's a little rude. I've never seen that show at all. But I just tend to have a lot of Blue OCs. Hey, right, oh, they're gone now. There was a character right there not too long ago that was in our showcase on my right. That was pink. Smurfs blue. You like blue. You're a Smurf. I am not a Smurf. I am not a Smurf. First of all, Smurfs are like an inch tall or whatever. I am 4'7". I'm very, very tall for my height, especially for blue slime standards. So that's just not true at all. It's not true. So I will take this as a defamatory statement. But yeah, I'm not a Smurf. I'm not a Smurf. My favorite show is not Smurfs. What is my favorite show? I can't even think about it. If we're talking about cartoons, it was Ed and Eddie growing up. And I don't think any of the MCs there were blue. Sure thing, buddy. Wait till tomorrow. You are not making a Smurf Dallas. I swear, Spacebuds, if I see anything Smurf related towards me, I'm gonna snap. If you make I almost snapped. I almost snapped right now. I'm good though. I'm good. It's fine. It's okay. Let me work a little bit more on this too. Okay. Let me get this spear, guys, because the oozes have their own weapons ready. A group of Courage go to show. Courage Cowardly Dog. Regular show, go to show. Teen Titans, not go. Yes, Teen Titans. The OG was so good. OG Teen Titans. If you guys grew up watching that, you had a cultured upbringing. Because OG Teen Titans was incredible. I feel, did they end it abruptly though too? Like, was it one of the last episodes dealing with Terra? But there was, it felt like they were gonna do more with that, but some issues occurred. Teen Titans was goated. I don't know too much about Go. I was told Teen Titans Go is actually a good series, but as someone who grew up with like the OG, it's just it's a bit bittersweet seeing like a spin-off of a show that I loved as a kid and seeing it like just kind of like not the same at all to what it was before. Levon's favorite color is dark blue. You can see it in his tie, trust me. Oh, can we actually Starscream? That's nice. I'll say dark blue. There's nothing wrong with having a bunch of blue OCs, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. If blue's your favorite color, more power to you. It's not my favorite color, and some of my OCs tend to be blue, but I swear it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite at all, and I need to combat that at all times, because for some reason, they will always tell me that my favorite color is blue, but it's not. It's not, and I'll stand by that to this day. I will. Oh, yeah, they canceled it after that episode. They teased a season 5 and it never happened. Yeah, because that's so... I don't know why they canceled it too, because I could have sworn Teen Titans, at least the OG Teen Titans, was really well received. At least it felt like it was for me. And anytime I talked about Teen Titans to anybody in my friend circle, they were always fond of the show. So I'm really, really curious why it ended abruptly. Was more of a Ben 10 kid? Ooh... I would say Ben 10 was goated. Super powered mind, mechanical canine, bark bark. And I don't know the rest of the Ben 10 song. But yeah, Ben 10 was really good because you had like the Omni tricks and stuff like that too. And then you would also be like, you had like 4 arms. You had like the heat guy. You had the speed guy. You had the ghost that left the Omni tricks. You had like so many cool guys there too. Team 9's Go has taught me a surprising amount of economics. Actually. Wait, how? It taught you about economics? Really? I guess we learned something new today, huh? I think some shows got canceled because the majority of the audience was mainly girls. Wait, I think some shows got canceled? Really? For which show in particular? Ben 10? Teen Titans? I just don't know why it got canceled. That was the Jimmy Neutron theme you just sang. Wait, was it? Oh. I thought that was... It wasn't Teen Titans? Oh my god, it was like, was it? No, not Teen Titans, Ben 10? Which one was the Ben 10 theme song? What was it, it started with an alien device did what it did. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know the rest of it. I'm really bad with lyrics, guys. I am terrible with lyrics. Why did I say that? Why I said the Jimmy Neutron freaking theme song. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why was I thinking about Jimmy Neutron when we said Ben 10? Why did... Okay, I'm tweaking right now. But it is whatever, guys. Whatever. It's life for us, you know. I'm a bit loopy. We're recalling events from way back when for Cartoon Network. You know, I'm a 300-year-old slime. Sometimes I recall the wrong thing. A little bit senile, but not that senile. Good. Said. Wait. I grew up on Winx Club, but Totally Spies, Paw Patrol, T9's Go, Bubble Guppies, High Five. I would say some of these I don't know at all. So many others, but not Transformers. Surprised that I like Transformers now. I grew up with Transformers, and I'm sure you know way more about it than I do, though, Starscream. Which is very, very impressive. Yeah, I say I did not grow up with most of those shows that you stated. I don't know, they considered it a boys' show, and when they realized that many girls watch it, they pulled the plug. I don't know which one, though. For Teen Titans or for Ben 10? Was it predominantly a female? Well, why would you pull it? I don't get that. If you just know more about your demographic, why don't you just like skew the show more towards like the demographic that is watching it or likes it? Or maybe you don't even skew it at all. Maybe you just keep it the same way. You just know what demographic watches that show. It's just it's a little odd. I don't know. Let's see. When I was younger, I hated Jimmy Neutron with a passion. Whenever it was up on the TV, I always changed the channel. You didn't like Jimmy Neutron? What's wrong with Jimmy Neutron? Jimmy Neutron was goated. There's a whole episode about setting up a 401k in Teen Titans Go. It was so unreal. There was a whole episode about that too. Take it easy, Theo. Take it easy. Take it easy. I heard it in the past, and since I guess no. That's so strange, though. I just didn't know that was a thing. I've never heard of that controversy. But to be fair, when I was growing up watching like cartoons and whatnot, I didn't know about the controversy for a lot of shows. I didn't even know why certain shows would be like cut or like canceled. But I guess that's it, guys. We went on a bit of a side tangent at the end there. I will be calling the stream for now. I do apologize that we did start the stream a little bit later. I was just trying to get some things done prior to warming it up. But yes, tomorrow, what are we going to be doing? Well, I am happy you asked. More of the scene stuff will be worked out. We will be ideating this after stream. I'm going to be basically typing up the script and getting more things going for our little Slimeverse video. So hopefully when that script is finalized, I will know exactly what needs to be drawn and what like clips I need to add, what little funny moments. Hopefully we can add it every now and then. And then we'll spend probably like maybe 2 or 3 whole days editing the video. I don't know how long it will take me. Hopefully it'll just take 2 days, but I'm not too sure how that's gonna go just yet. But that's like our general roadmap for the next couple days, guys. Tuesday, when Tuesday does come, we will take a break to play Resident Evil 6 with Hades. So not tomorrow, but the day after, we will be doing that as well. So stay tuned for that. I heard in the past, I think it was because of this damn head. I thought it was weird when I was younger. On Tuesday, we'll be streaming the game you play with. Yes, indeed. Also, just letting you know, I did release my collection. Thank you as well, Mike. I did notice that as well, and I'm very, very appreciative for that. But yeah, guys, anyways, stay oozy, gooey, slimy, sticky, jelly, goopy, whatever you prefer. Hopefully you have a wonderful day, / night, and I greatly appreciate you all for stopping by, saying hello, sharing some more OC stuff, sharing just other things that you're interested in general, and I hope to see you all again in the near future. But yeah, take it easy, guys, and until next time, adios. And I will not fall for you again, Cleo. Get the hell out of here. I'm not falling for you. Oh, you're so beautiful, Cleo. You are incredible. You're actually gorgeous. The greatest individual at all. Oh, why would you do the 25 minutes at the end of the outro? I'm trying to do my little stick, Koopa. Why would you say that?
Next time.
Thank you so much for the 25 bits, Koopa. You are amazing. You are amazing. Screw you, Cleo. Screw you, Cleo. Get out of here. Thank you, Koopa.